What's going on, ladies and gents? Welcome back to the channel. I'm VATSIM Gaming. Atlas, what's going on? Hello. It's hello, Dominic. Appreciate you guys stopping in. Apologize, I look a little scruffy today. You know, you guys, see me without my hat. Going for a haircut. Don't worry. Going for a haircut. Going out to Miami this week, so gotta look all fresh. So, welcome, ladies and gents. We are down on the ground in Athens, and we're operating service over to Samos, ladies and gents. Pretty cool approach coming in. Into Samos if you're doing that, the VOR runway 09er approach, I believe. I'm not sure. Runway 9 is the cool circle to land approach. It's pretty... I've been sort of studying how to sort of do the approach. You know, there's no real charts for it on Navigraph. I think I got it down pat. It's extremely windy in Samos. I'm just letting you guys know. So, that may be a little bit of a factor coming in there, but overall, we should be pretty good. Let me just go ahead and load up some fuel here. We are doing the return leg back to Athens, and I believe flight time is about 40 minutes each way, so relatively short flight. I think cruising altitude is about 22,000 feet, maybe 24,000. Airborne, what's going on, man? How to do both vertical and horizontal stream and Streamlabs, bro? Please tell me, brother. It's quite the process. A little bit too much for me to explain. So, my suggestion, YouTube videos, man. There's plenty of tutorials out there, bro. Kind of bummed I couldn't really stream yesterday. Service was very much in and out, but instead I made a 14-minute vid of responding clips. Yeah, I tried to tune in when you went live, and it was coming in and out, so I wasn't able to watch it. Mr. Sam Guilford, welcome. So yeah, we're flying with, I think it's Agent. I think that's how you pronounce it. We are in the Airbus A320 real-world flight, flown by them in this aircraft, over to Samos. Again, I think flight time is about 40 minutes. We are making the return back to Athens. Depending on the time frame, we may or may not go up to Corfu. So that'll be also a fun approach coming in there. But yeah, spending a little bit of time in Greece. We're not on VATSIM today. Just don't feel like doing it, you know. Just don't feel like doing it. We're supposed to go live on Friday, but was busy at work, man. Was busy at work. It's a little bit tough. We should be going live tomorrow, though, so we'll kind of make it up. After going live tomorrow, there will be no live streams for the rest of the week, because I'm leaving for Miami on Friday morning, so I'm going to that 7-4 simulator. It's 5 p.m. Friday afternoon. I cannot fucking wait. Cannot wait. Should be a fun one. But anyways, ladies and gents, with the messy hair, with the patchy beard, let's jump inside the aircraft. Let's get things going. Do I need the Ultra subscription of Streamlabs? No. No subscription. It's all free, buddy. It's all free. All right. Fueling's all done. Let's come up to GSX here. Let's go ahead and request boarding. I did make sure that I adjusted the aircraft config file for the airplane prior to loading up and boarding up, just because we don't want any stutters on touchdowns. I haven't done a practice flight, so I don't know what to expect. I'm going to be honest with you. So, let's set the aircraft up here. I think there's 186 passengers on this flight in it. Let's go ahead and request. That's 9 in the morning, I think, in the sim. I think it's 9 in the morning in the sim. What does it want me to do? Open the forward cargo? Both of them. How about that? How about that? And there we have it. Agent 246. We're going from Athens over to Samos. Flight time's 37 minutes. By the way, ladies and gents, Thai models released Quebec City. I know some streamers are sort of streaming it. It's a great airport to fly into. We're not getting Thai models. So there is... If you haven't held off, I am very sorry for you guys. Northern Sky Studios is going to be releasing their Quebec City airport, which is way better. I've reached out to them because somebody was telling me, people were telling me that Northern Sky Studios was doing one, and I had no idea that they were. So obviously with Quebec City coming out, and you guys know how I feel about Thai models, I almost bought it, but I reached out to Northern Sky Studios, and they responded back to me. So thank you for that. They've also subscribed to the channel. So once they've released Quebec City, you guys know we're operating some flights out there. Nazi, what's going on, man? Appreciate you stopping in. Mr. Eric, hello. IRS in it. But yeah, stay away from the Thai model stuff. It's not worth it. It's Thai models, man. Fuck them. Flight plan tab, LGAV. We're departing off of 3 right. And we are going to be on I guess the Crow 2 Echo? Is that what I'm on? On the Crow 2 Echo. No transition. In Samos, we are going to plan the runway 9er approach on the Lark 2 Alpha. Beautiful. I kind of have it down pat. I'll kind of explain sort of what and sort of how we sort of do this approach. I've referenced how they sort of, there was a video that was out, I think Eurowings did a flight, and I'm sort of just referencing their sort of approach. There's different approaches coming in here. There's no charts for this type of approach. How about someone does a good Ottawa? There's a great Ottawa scenery. Roman Designs is out there. Both engine switches were cut out airborne, but they don't specify by who. They don't specify by who. So the pilot, the other pilot, had asked if they flicked the switches off, and they said no. So I wouldn't speculate that they were cut off by the pilot. The report states the fuel switches were cut off, unfortunately. Kind of sucks. You know, that's sort of what happens, but yeah, I don't know what they're going to do. The Boeing 787, if I'm not mistaken, their fuel switches don't have any guards, right? I think these ones are, you pull out up and up or down, if I'm not mistaken. I think in the 78 it's just an on and off switch, kind of like your, I believe it's kind of like your house light switch. Not mistaken. All right, free right, load up, calculate. There we have it. Send that off. And there is all of our stuff. So 52, 52, 53, Transouts 9,000. It's a flaps 1 departure. Beautiful, looking good. Again, we're not on VATSIM. No VATSIM flying today, friends. And I'm pull up the altimeter coming out of Athens. QNH 1015. And again, ultra gusty. Ultra gusty coming out of... coming into Samos. So it's not going to be the best and most nicest looking arrival. I'm just going to let you guys know. Short runway, it's only about 6,000 feet, and with the winds, the winds are like, it's a crosswind at 25 knots. Letting you guys know. So we're flying in it. It's the scenery's done by M&M Simulations. I'm not too fond of M&M Simulations right now because of the scenery. The flight that we tried to do into Izmir, the airport was very, very stuttery. But hey, we'll have to see what happens. No, they have guards, as told by some senior pilots. I don't think they have guards. You should pull them up to go down or up. Yeah, on the Airbus. You pull it up, and then it's either down or up. So that's sort of like a little, I guess, like a reassurance that if you accidentally were to hit the switches, it wouldn't happen. But I don't think in the 7.8 there are guard switches. I think right under the throttles it's just an up and down switch. So, I don't know. I'm not a real pilot, but yes, the report came out on July 11th. It's very sad to hear that that's the root cause of why the aircraft kind of crashed, and there's nothing else other than that. So, the aircraft was in the correct flaps position. But yeah, quite strange. If you guys haven't seen the approach in the Samos, I highly recommend you guys go check it out on YouTube. It's quite an approach. So, yeah, once we start setting up for the approach, actually, I can open up the Navigraph charts, and I can kind of show you guys. Shit, I thought my webcam was on in my vertical stream. Hey, everybody, apologize for that. So, on the Larky 2, we're coming in from Larky, and it's pretty much we're going directly straight towards the airport on this heading of 007. Alright, so I don't think it's going to be on a heading of 007. I think we're going to come out, and then it's going to be a heading of, I want to say, 357. So we're not going to worry about that. This is sort of the heading that we're going to be coming on. So from Larky, we're going to plug this in. At Delta 177 November, about 14 miles out, we'll be on this heading. Alright, once we get to about 3 DME from the airport, we start a left turn heading 300. 305, we'll come over top of the coast here, and then we'll start descending from 1600 down to about 800, and then at about 3 miles DME, we start our right turn. It's actually a pretty cool approach, so I'm pretty excited. What's the weather saying right now? The wind's 340 at 14, gusting 24. That's all I gotta say about that. I was wondering if it was some kind of pilot sabotage, like the running theory about what happened. I mean, who really knows, you know what I mean? Who really knows? But we will find out. It's going to take probably years to get it all sort of sorted before that report comes out. But, you know, that is some pretty big news that the fuel switches were cut off. You know what I mean? That should never happen in the flight. You know, especially at, I mean, maybe at like 30,000 feet, you could probably save the aircraft, right? But at 600 feet, man, there's no fucking chance. There was absolutely no chance to survive that. And then on the way down, it hit some buildings and stuff. Did you guys see Swiss 001? He had the report sort of leaked to him, right? And everybody was kind of like giving him shit about it. Don't believe what you read. And I could have swore the report was exactly it. Why would the pilots do that? Flaps and slats were in the proper position. Again, Airborne, I don't think... I mean, we can't speculate that the pilots intentionally shut off the fuel switches, you know what I'm saying? Because that's not what was in the report. So, they, you know, intentionally doing that and accidentally doing it are two different things. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe something got hit, you know, maybe something hit the fuel switches and they went off. No idea. That Air India thing was probably suicide by a pilot. Who knows, man? Irfan, what's going on? Appreciate you stopping in. Welcome. Whatever the case is, we will find out sooner rather than later as to sort of what happened with that flight. You know, all we could really do is sort of pray for the victims and the families of the victims. You know, we did have there was a dentist from Mississauga locally to me who was on that plane that died. Kind of strange. She just had a baby. She was, I think. She was in India by herself. I think her husband and the baby were still here in Canada. How many flights? Definitely doing 2 flights, Eric, because it's going to be... I have a hair appointment at about 6 p.m. I got to travel about an hour and 20 minutes out to my barber. So, I have to leave by 4:30. My plan is we are definitely making the return back to Athens. It's another short flight out of Corfu, so we might extend it out to Corfu. We'll have to see. I'm not guaranteed. Fuel switches have pressure. You need to pull it. Yeah, I don't know. No idea. All right, boarding is complete, so let's come upstairs. We're going to get our APU bleed on. Fuel pumps, get them all turned on. External power and beacon light coming on. We can go ahead and get rid of all that. Close the doors. And I think we're all good to go here. Let's request a little pushback. Let's get on out of here. Worst disaster in India? Is it the worst aviation disaster or just the worst disaster in general? Dude, my barber was close, but, you know, he moved out. He moved away. So, I mean, when you have a good barber, you kind of don't want to go see somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So. All good, Dominic. All good. We'll be landing, I would say, in Samos probably in about 40 minutes' time. So, if you want to tune back, it's a pretty cool approach coming in. We are planning in runway 9. That's where aircrafts are currently landing. So, it's going to be a fun fucking approach. It's hella gusty, too. So if you can't hit it, Boeing fuel switches have pressure. You need to actually pull it. So you got to, like, pull it up and then down or up. I didn't know that. I thought they were just an on-off switch. I mean, regardless, I don't know. For any aircraft to have fuel switches, I get there's, you know, some technique to turning them on, but kind of like the ERJs, they have fuel guards, you know, or guards for these switches. They should probably have guards in all planes. You know what I'm saying? Now, most aviation accidents are generally, if I'm not mistaken, pilot error. You know what I mean? So, I wouldn't be surprised if it is pilot error. We'll get a pushback. All right. Beautiful afternoon here, or beautiful morning, I should say, in Athens. I think this airport just got a big update as well by Flight Tampa, if I'm not mistaken. Don't know if you guys know that or not, but I think they did. All right, we're going to push back onto this taxiway here. I think we're going to be going... I got to see. Hold on. Yeah, we're going left. Whoever just subscribed to the channel, thank you very much. Haven't been really doing much flying lately, much live streaming, so 3,000 subs is taking a little bit of a long time to get up there. If you guys haven't done so, make sure you subscribe to the channel. 3,000 subs, we are giving away a $100 aircraft. So, park brake coming off. Let's go. All right, start up engine number 2. Bro, I have double the hours that Air India FO had, and I'm stuck flying 320s. That FO was flying a Dreamliner with less than hours than your Sim CFI. Different rules, different regulations, man. You know? Different rules, different regulations. I have a buddy that's flying wide bodies. He's just hit 1,000 hours. Hate to say it, not necessarily. I mean, I get the hours sort of prove the experience, but it doesn't necessarily mean you're a bad pilot. You know? Doesn't necessarily mean you're a bad pilot. Right? I'll give you an example. In my world, the automotive industry, I know I got, you know, mechanics that are in the industry almost 20 years that are dog shit. You know, and then I got apprentices that are up and coming that are almost better. You know what I'm saying? So I get the experience is sort of where you need to be, but who knows? You know what I mean? I don't know the situation out there in India with pilot hirings and such, but everywhere around the world, I guess, yeah, the regulations are a little bit different, you know? Right, guy, I'm using the TCA, the, what is it, the Thrustmaster TCA Airbus Sidestick. I'm not crazy for it, to be honest with you. Not crazy for it. I think Thrustmaster products overall are just not good.
Please set parking brakes.
We're coming on. EGTs are rising. Go. Come up top here. If you bleed and master switch coming off, nose lights over to taxi. Go ahead and set that switch over to the norm position. Flaps 1. Speed brakes armed, or ground spoilers, whatever the fuck they're called in this aircraft. Flight control. We're trimming down 0.5. There we have it. Left is clear, right is clear. Alright, where are we taxiing? Kilo Charlie. Probably Kilo Charlie. And we'll hold short of Delta. Oh no, we can actually go to Delta. What am I saying? We can go Kilo over to Delta. We'll hang a right onto Delta. And that's sort of our taxi instructions. Auto brake. Max. Turn that guy on. I think we're ready to go. No? Couple things I want to plug in here. I don't know if this is going to work. I think it's going to be this one. Yeah, and then do this one. Insert that. Clear that. The fuck just happened here? There we go. That's exactly what I want. All right. Parker brake coming off. Yellow, Habibi. Let's go, let's go, let's go. The USA has some of the most strict aviation regulations next to England, and we still have had issues like what happened at DCA. Dude, don't tell me about it, bro. I mean, no comment. That DCA accident, I'm just gonna say, was right out stupid. There was absolutely no need for that Black Hawk to sort of be there. I get there's some sensitive areas in and around there, but there's absolutely no reason for that accident to happen. I can't wait for the Delta report to come out, the one that where the CRJ flipped in Toronto. I'm curious to see sort of what happened with that. You know? But yes, anyways, ladies and gents, yeah, we're doing the 7-4 motion sim. I fly out to Miami Friday morning out of Buffalo, so 6 a.m. We got a flight out to New York, LaGuardia, and then LaGuardia to Miami. Should arrive around 12:30. And on the way back, it's a night flight. So I leave at 7:30 Miami. We head over to DCA, and it's a 40-minute layover there. I'm probably going to miss that flight. Probably going to miss that flight. All right, this is Charlie. Actually, we will take Charlie. What am I saying? Does anybody know what Fly Tampa did to update this airport? Or, sorry, what they did for the update? I got no idea. Performance is really good. I'm getting 76 FPS. That's nuts for the scenery. Shit, what are the winds coming out of Athens? The winds are 030 at 15. Pretty gusty. Pretty gusty morning out here in, technically it's the evening time right now. It's pretty gusty. If you guys are enjoying the content, don't forget to like and subscribe if you have not. Double tap that screen for me if you're on the vertical. We got some good flights coming up. We're coming into some uncharted territories here. Places that I'm not comfortable flying into. But we'll make it work. You know, we'll make it work. You know, Samos, you know, there was some scenery. There was a request by, I think it was Ivan requested for me to fly in here last year. The scenery that was available wasn't the greatest, so decided not to do it. But M&M Simulations just released Samos. It's pretty decent. Samos is a tough one. I've seen many videos of airplanes landing here Ryanair style. You have to land there Ryanair style, bro. It's fucking windy, man. Go look at the winds right now, bro. The winds are 350 at 16, gusting 25. We're gonna plant her down. Hopefully we don't bounce. As long as we don't bounce, I'm happy. This is the shortest flight to Samos too. A lot of the flights coming from the UK. Some coming from, I believe, I want to say Germany. All relatively too long. So. Yep, the winds are bad, man, and we are landing runway 9, believe it or not. Aircraft just... This flight actually just landed in Samos. I did a Ryanair-style landing with Air Canada Rouge in Montreal. That's funny. No, what's going on? What's the airport? Code LGAV. So, Lima, Golf, Alpha, Victor. I have it up top. Right up here. Alright, we'll take the next... Take the next left. I think we can take the next left. How long is this runway? 13,000? Yeah, we'll take the next left. No problem. Alright, this is us. Delta 2. Get these guys on. Let's line it up. Got them on a little too early. I thought we were on Delta. We were on Charlie. Y'all sort of ready to rock and roll here. You know where YYC is? Isn't that Calgary? Calgary, Alberta. You should fly Scat Airlines sometimes. Yes, that is a real airline, Scat. Never heard of them. Bit of a wide turn there. Get it corrected. Been off for a week, man. Been off for a week, so a little rusty here. That's what makes the best live streams. You know what I'm saying? Get on the brakes here. Lovely. Let's come upstairs, get our landing lights on, ladies and gents. Enjoy the arrival. Throttle's going up. 40%. YXC. Don't know what that one is. Manflex 70 SRS. Thrust blue. Under knots, neutral. Long takeoff roll, ladies and gents, and V1. And rotate. Positive rate. Gear going up. Oh yeah, baby. Sorry, no, I got no idea where that is, brother. Crankbrook? Fuck, how the hell did you know that? Thrust climb is in. Oh, listen to those engines. I forgot to hit that. YVR? Yeah, Vancouver. We know YVR. Alright. Let's go ahead. Flaps are coming up. Autopilot coming on. Bring you guys back up top here. No, we're not squawking. We're not squawking 77 up. Not on this flight. Sorry about that. Typed it in FR24. Beautiful departure out of Athens, ladies and gents. Beautiful departure. Such a beautiful country, too. Isn't this the country of 1,000 islands or some shit? There's Athens right down there, I believe. You typed it in flight radar 24. Seems like a strange airline, if I have to say. Emmanuel, what's going on, man? Welcome, welcome. Football as well. Got some crazies in the chat today. Sincerely apologize for that. We just chucked his ass out the fucking window. Okay? Chucked his ass out the window right into one of these engines. We're still rolling. What time am I live streaming tomorrow? No, I would typically stream Monday evenings. It'd be 7 p.m. So I'm looking to fly in the A320 probably with JetBlue from JFK to Buffalo. That's kind of what I have planned. I haven't posted the stream yet, though, so no guarantees right now, but that's what I have planned. All right, standard pressure is set. Crazies are out, ladies and gents. All right, there's 10,000 feet. No, not quite. You want what? What do you want? Landing lights coming off. We'll keep our seatbelt lights on for now just because short flight, we're only going up to 19,000 feet. Beautiful. What brand of water is this? It's real Canadian. Like the real Canadian that I am. I don't know if you guys can see that. Cheap fucking water. I got the cases of water downstairs. I'm just tired of going up and down, you know what I mean? We have a Brita filter in the fridge. You know? Fuck it. The more access to bottles of water that I have, the more water I'll drink and the less Coca-Cola I'll drink. I want to see it, but I have a 12-hour flight tomorrow to Manchester. Damn, bro. That'll be fun. That will be fun. And if you guys haven't done so, double tap that screen for me. I would greatly appreciate that. We got 45 people in the chat in the vertical stream. 45 people, only 8 likes, ladies and gents. Double tap that screen for me. Helps out the channel tremendously. Subscribe to the channel if you have not. We are we're closing in on 3,000 subs. If you guys are part of the Flight Sim community and you're new to the channel, we do giveaways here. At 3,000 subs, we are giving away an aircraft, which will be announced once we hit it. I leave at 5:05 MST. What's MST? Mountain Standard Time? What's out in Manchester that you're flying out there? By the way, it's Manchester, UK. I would imagine, right? I'll be right back, ladies and gents. Don't go anywhere. Sick. All right, are we almost at cruising out? We are just about there. And you guys can see top of descent coming up real quick. I'm going to come down to the box here. I'm going to plug in a couple things. So at FD 357, I want to be at 1,600 feet. We'll let everything sort of recalculate. Top of descent will be shorter in about 60 miles. Yeah, I think we're okay. I think we'll be okay, ladies and gents. Mountain time. Gee. Well, we're about 60 miles out. We're going to start, I guess, planning for this beautiful arrival coming in. And I told you, short flights, ladies and gents. And the winds are 340 and 14, gusting 24. That's a bit of an issue. We'll make it work, though. So, next phase, QNH 1008. Temperature 34. This will be the perfect time that I'll start explaining sort of how we're going to make this approach. I'll pull up the charts in a second here. I got no idea what the minimums could possibly be. It's a circle to land, so I guess MDA, I guess we'll do like 1880, 1750. That's fine. I'm going to plan a fix as well, so I need a fix for runway 9. Need a 3-mile fix. Shove that in there. Beautiful. I'll come upstairs here. We'll flip this guy on. Auto brake's going to be medium. And kind of show you guys sort of what we have planned. So you guys are looking at the charts. Let me get Navigraph open on the horizontal stream. So about 14 miles out, or we'll say about 9 miles out, we're going to track heading 357 pretty much directly to the north or to the south of Samos Airport. Now, I have some charts from a video that I was watching. At about 3 miles from the airport, we start a left turn heading 300, which will sort of bring us over top. So actually, let me zoom in on the charts here. At about 3 miles from the airport, we'll start our left turn heading 300. It'll sort of bring us over the top of here. And we start coming across here at about 3 miles, and then at another 3 miles, you know, sort of backtracking the airport, we'll start our circle to land approach. We'll start making that turn. There's a glass house right here. We got to hit the glass house at about 400 feet above it, or 450 feet. But as we start our turn to our final approach, we got to be at about 850 feet, somewhere in around here. If all goes well, we'll touch down somewhere around the 1,000 footers. You can't see them here. And we'll plan to vacate. I don't think we're going to vacate on Delta or Echo. If we pass Alpha 3, we have to backtrack. So probably park at stand 7 as well. So going to be a fun one coming in here, ladies and gents. I'm excited. I've been doing some practice landings coming in here. You know, yesterday the winds weren't as crazy. So the winds, you know, the winds today are a little bit beefy, I'm not going to lie. But you know what? Nothing stops any airplanes from landing in here. So what time is it? 12:43 p.m. locally where I'm at. 12:43. So yeah, that's sort of what we got planned. We're going to try it. You know, we're not perfect pilots, but I have a plan figured out. I sort of know how to do the approach. We'll have to see sort of what happens, ladies and gents. You know, we're trying to build our skill set with this aircraft, just with air flying in general. That's sort of the plan, you know what I'm saying? So we always want to be good pilots. We want to have good approaches. By the way, so once we start that turn to final, it is crucial to have the aircraft turning at about a 25-30 degree bank angle. Okay, crucial. If you don't hit that, you're going to overshoot that turn and you're going around. So I'll demonstrate it as best as I can. So I'm sure Mr. Sam Guilford is ready for this approach. He's been on many rides with us. This one is going to be another one. And it's going to be fucking gusty. That's all. Super gusty. And if you guys haven't done so, double tap that screen for me. Subscribe to the channel if you have not. 6 subs on the day, ladies and gents. Thank you very much. We're closing in on 3,000. Not too far away. Haven't been really been doing much live streams, so the content's sort of been down. I do apologize. Should be another week of lack of content. I am going up to Miami, so we won't be streaming next weekend, unfortunately. Normally we would have a Friday and a Sunday afternoon stream for the following week, but I'm not going to be here, so yeah. Hopefully I'll have some good videos out for you, though. We're going to be doing... I might vlog sort of the journey out there. Once I get out there, I'll see if I can sort of say the airline and stuff, so... It's going to be crazy, man. We get into Miami at around 12:30. I booked my my hotel just north of Fort Lauderdale because initially we were going to fly into Fort Lauderdale, and then just out of fucking nowhere, the ticket prices just shot up through the roof, so we're flying into Miami instead with American. It's about an hour and 15-minute drive from the airport to my hotel, and then pretty much checking in and then heading back to the airport. I appreciate that, though, Mr. Sam Guilford. I appreciate that. Flying skills have improved. We have improved a little bit. Depending on the aircraft, and it honestly depends who you ask. It depends who you ask. So. As long as I could just put out a little disclaimer about some of my approaches, you know, then people sort of know what to expect. This airport, short runway. I think it's 6,600 feet. So you got to get the aircraft down. It's fucking windy. Down. Reverse thrust, full reverse, auto brakes. Get her down. A lot of cool approaches you can do out here. There's a lot of decent scenery as well. A lot of decent scenery. So, and this isn't the newest, I think, if I'm not mistaken, the new scenery out currently. Actually, no, I think Time Models Quebec City got the beat, but relatively new scenery by M&M Simulations. Hopefully their performance holds up, you know what I mean? We had a little bit of issues in Izmir when we were flying the FS Labs. People are complaining about it being performance sort of hungry. Could have been a mixture of the aircraft and such, but hopefully we'll get back out to Turkey eventually. And you guys will also see on this approach coming into Samos, you guys are going to see, you'll see the coast of Turkey. It's right fucking there. It's right fucking there. So. Top of descent in about 18 miles. 15 miles. Start descending down. So we're going down to 1,600 feet. From there, I'll sort of do the rest of the flying. I don't know where Ivan is, man. Ivan requested this flight. He comes out, checks out, you know, the arrival coming in. Maybe he's in the chat. Who knows? I remember Ivan last year had mentioned for me to do this, to fly into Samos. Shriveled sack. We're not doing no barrel rolls, my man. And that's, if you got a shriveled sack, that's a bit of an issue. Might want to get that checked out. Larky, let me see. Do I have a speed restriction at Larky? Negative. But D177, we're gonna go speed restriction. 200. Didn't change anything, unfortunately. It's not good. Alright. No big deal. Trust me, Mr. Sam Guilford, you get used to reading some of the name tags here. It's pretty hilarious. Shriveled sack. Buddy. That's not good. Alright, let's go ahead and start descending on down. And what is going to be our transalt? 7,000. Just confirm we are 7,000 in this guy. Beautiful. Hey, Country Aviation, what's going on, man? Appreciate you stopping in. We are on the descent into Samos. It's going to be an interesting approach, to say the least. Interesting. Fuck, after doing all of these sort of crazy approaches, I should probably at some point do a flight in apparel, now that we have a proper A319, you know? Country, all good, man. All good. Don't worry, we got you on the flight, bro. Got you on the flight. And we are streaming in the horizontal stream as well. I know a lot of people have been asking for it, and whoever just subscribed, thank you very much. We're back to the horizontal and vertical streams, even though horizontal shits the bed. We'll make it happen. We'll make it happen. Aircraft's a little janky on this VNAV. Let's bolt the speed brakes here. Looks like RDU is not far off from being out possibly sometime next week. You got some insider news from Pacific Island Simulations? Because I didn't hear nothing. I didn't hear shit. Do I wish the 747 never retired? 747, what do you mean, for passenger flights? I mean, you guys got to understand, you know, global warming and all that shit. Eventually all the airlines would have had to catch on. Plus demand. I mean, I'm sure passenger demand's there, but maybe these airlines can work on making, I guess, those engines a little bit more fuel efficient. They posted an update. Fuckers. I reached out to them and they didn't respond to me. Alright, what did they say? They even acknowledged the VRAM issue with the Sobo. Alright, glad to know that a developer has acknowledged sort of Sobo's issue with VRAM. So they're going on to the testing phase. Pacific Island Simulations. If you guys you need somebody to test out your scenery, come holler at me. I'll pay for the scenery. We don't need it for free. I am excited for Northern Sky Studios, Quebec City. Very excited. Very excited. So yeah, I just, like I said, with Quebec City, I heard some rumors that they were doing one. So I reached out to them, and they surprisingly, you know, responded back and subscribed to the channel, which is crazy. So, not that I'm looking for any partnerships with Northern Sky Studio, but you got to know, you know, where the good scenery is, and they're some of the best. They're some of the best. All right, there's 10,000 feet. Landing lights. Get those guys on. What are you flying from? We flew out of Athens, and we're flying into Samos. Yeah, me too, man. The 75 will be a great aircraft. But we're going into Samos. It's Greek Island, pretty cool approach. You guys will see it and witness it. And hopefully I don't make a fool out of myself. Speed brakes are out. Get this aircraft slowed up here. We got to get slow real quick. Beautiful. Speed brakes stowed. I think Larky at 4,000. Let me see here. Larky at 4,000. I'll stick that in there. Yeah, we're good. I hope VATSIM does Dallas or Orlando. That'd be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. Who knows? Who really knows, you know? Who actually knows? All right, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to go into managed. No, we don't need to activate the approach phase yet. We're good. We're Gucci. We're flying. 10 subs on the day, ladies and gents. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate you guys. Almost there at 3,000. Big milestone for me. Big milestone. And I'm going to activate the approach phase now, actually. Need to get the aircraft slow. Yumi, what's going on? Appreciate you stopping in. Welcome. Alright, I think we're 1008. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yep. Trying to get this thing slowed up as much as possible here. Decent. All right. Flaps coming out. Couple different ways we could have come in here, okay? We could have flown over top of this part of the mountain here. Kind of just been on a, I don't know, a 20-mile base. I was not practicing that type of approach, so we're going to be doing this one. This one is from a YouTube video that Eurowings did. And they got some charts. I snapped some pictures of the charts. And we're going to make it work. We're going to make it work, friends. There's that turn. And I'll keep on descending down 1,300 feet per minute. Let's go. Almost there. Arrowwings, what's going on, man? Best streamer ever? Appreciate you, man. I don't know about that, but thank you very much. I appreciate that. Watch Pack Sim release RDU when you're out on vacation. It's happened to me. Yep. 100%. I wouldn't doubt that. One fucking bit. But is what it is, man. Same with Northern Sky Studios. I bet you they're also probably going to release theirs too. And I'm going on vacation just for the weekend, just so you guys are aware. I'm not, it's not going to be that we're going to be on vacay for a while. So literally taking vacay from Friday to... I should be back Monday morning at 12 a.m. I should be back in my bed probably Monday morning at 2 a.m. All right, heading 357. We'll set it. All right, we're doing it, friends. We're doing it. We are doing it.
2,500.
First time landing in Samos on a live stream, ladies and gents. It's going to be interesting. No, I'm a mechanic. Sorry about that. What type of plane is this? This is that Airbus A320 done by Fenix. What's your PC specs? Exclamation mark specs in the chat, and it should tell you. Or is it exclamation mark spec? There we go.
100 above. Minimum.
Continue. We're continuing. All right. At about 3 miles, we started a left turn heading 300. We're at 1,600 feet. We're looking good. Let's go flaps 2. Gear coming down. Decently, you know, a decent computer. Nothing too crazy. I wish I was in Alaska when any builds released their Honolulu. What monitors do I have? I don't remember. To be honest. I got an MSI 1440p monitor. Let's go flaps full. I know that. And then I have a 1080p one. I can't remember what it's called. Set this over 800 feet. And we're fully configured, ladies and gents. No, we're not streaming every day. But what you can do is double tap that screen for me if you're enjoying the content. Subscribe to the channel if you have not. And that helps out the channel tremendously, friends. Tremendously. We are ready to rock and roll here, friends. It's fucking windy coming in, so. Am I rich? I'm definitely not rich. No. Absolutely not. But thank you for saying that I am. I mean, I'm rich with love and humbleness and kind. Not rich with money, though. Hey, pick up some subs there. Thank you very much. Here we go. All right, so once we start our turn at about 3 miles out, we'll start descending at about 800 feet per minute, down to 800 feet. And if everything works out, we'll be flying over top of that glass house at about 450 feet, 500 feet. And this, I believe this glide slope also is a 3.5 degree angle. That's what it's configured for. I'm not sure why. No barrel rolls, Luke. No barrel rolls. Airport's directly in front of us. Right there. Nah. Sorry, man. Maybe we'll get a military stream up one day. Alright, ladies and gents. Enjoy the arrival. Let's get the sounds up here. I'll stop talking. You guys can take in this beautiful approach. If I was rich, would I live in Canada? Fucking hell no. Hell no. Looking for that 3 miles. Heading 300. And we're going down 800 feet per minute. It's going to be no butter coming in here, guys. It's going to be no butter. Too windy for that. And I'm going to go ahead and take the aircraft. Very gusty. Alright. Pay attention now. 182. It's going to be in the 200s, bro. I can almost taste it. I can almost taste it. And again, you got to turn at a 25 to 30 bank angle on this. So we're headed for this little cliff here. At about 850 feet, we start our turn. And we are geared down 3 green. Flaps are full. Ready to rock and roll. Watch that bank angle.
500.
Go. Keep our descent rolling here. You'll see the glass house. There's the glass house right in front of us. Oh, I overshot it. Fucked it up. It's going around. They're coming up. That wind just pushing us around. Let's go back up to 2,000 feet. Autopilot coming on. Wow. That didn't work out. We're going to try it again. We're going to try it again. Let's get out here a little bit. Start turning the aircraft this way. What happened? That's a great question. I've been practicing this sort of all morning. I don't know if maybe the wind kind of pushed us, but it's okay. We'll bring us back around. We'll redo the approach. I'll get it set back up. That'll go around. Nothing wrong with it. We're at 2,000 feet. I'll leave it at 2,000 feet for now. Let's set up the approach again. So we are actually still set up for the approach. Beautiful. Ivan. Yeah, that one didn't work out. That one didn't work out. Ivan, what's going on, bro? Wind, yeah, oh, very windy. Very, very, very windy coming out of here. So I'm probably I feel like the aircraft was just got a little bit pushed.
Terrain ahead.
Nope. We don't need to worry.
Terrain ahead.
I would have crashed? Nah. It's actually not that difficult of an approach to do. We'll get it back in here. We'll get it back in here. Stevie, what's going on, man? Gotta keep it stable. So you gotta look for the glass house. I felt like I didn't see the glass house. But you gotta keep it stable. That's the key to all of this. Most importantly, coming in here, I don't know if that missed approach was textbook or not. But I'm gonna bring it back in right now. We'll go heading 300. Let's try it again. And we'll get this down to 1,600 feet. And we'll sort of go down at about, let's see here. We'll go to 1,000 feet or 800 feet per minute. It's fine. And let's try it again. So perf here, activate approach phase, confirm it. Beautiful. We'll redo it. We'll get it all set back up here. Actually, we'll go heading 280. And flaps 1. Is that the gear horn? What is that? First time in a cockpit? No. Definitely not. Definitely not. And shit, we're descending. I don't know why we're descending. Take the aircraft. My aircraft. Flaps 2. Gear coming down. It's your alt warning, yeah.
Terrain ahead.
I see that.
Pull up.
Yep. And flaps full. Nah, we're good.
Terrain ahead. Pull
We don't need
up.
to. We don't need to. We're good. We're good. We're
Terrain
good.
ahead. Pull up.
We're Gucci. We are gear down 3 green. Flaps are full. Autopilot is off. Yes. We're going to go ahead and just redo this. Ladies and gents. Get it down. I don't have much gas. I got some gas. We'll be okay. We'll be okay.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
We'll be fine. Try it again. 1,000. All right, let's start that turn. 25 degrees, 30-ish degrees. Slightly windy. We got a little bit of a headwind there. It's okay. There's the glass house. So 400 feet above the glass house. We're okay this time around. We want it to be a little bit left of it, but we'll take what we can get because the wind, see how the wind just dropped us out of the sky there? All right. Let's go for it. Look at that crosswind. Oh my god.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. Drive.
Get her down. Get her down, baby. First coming out. Loaded. It's all good. $70 knots. Reverser stowed. Onto the manual braking. We're fine. Oh. Brakes a little bit sensitive. We're fine. Let's get back up here. We're fine. That's some gusty ass shit, I'm telling you right now. That's gusty. Decent approach coming in. I'll take that one all day, every day. I don't know. Did geese come up? I don't know if geese came up. 6-degree left side slip. Terrible. Little floaty? No, that wasn't a little. That wasn't a little. That was a lot of float there. Good job. I appreciate it. Tough coming in with these wind conditions, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you so. That one made me a little bit nervous too, but we were committed to getting her down. We're committed to getting her down. Stop the clock, 40 minutes. We're looking for, I guess, gate 7. What was the crosswind there? 25 knots? Man, that wind just, it fucking sails you right across, you know what I mean? So, but hey, you know what? We're here. That's all that matters. We made it into Samos. Maybe one day we'll get a proper, not too windy type approach, you know? Small airport. What plane is that? This is the Airbus A320. Samos is a very small airport, yeah. Very small airport. Dame, what's going on, man? We'll vacate off right here. And stand 7 is right over there. So again, not the greatest flying from my end, but I think for the conditions, we're continuing on to the next airport. We're going back. No, we're going to Athens. And if everything shapes up, we might go to Corfu. Everything shapes up, we might go to Corfu. Ben, what's going on, man? Appreciate you stopping in. This approach is really, really tricky. It's not an easy one coming in here, man. I'm telling you. But we're here, and we made it. That's all that matters. Flip those guys off. Beautiful. Stand 7, just around the bend here. Taxi line. Taxi line's a little janky. I don't know if that's got to be M&M simulations. Why not do Samos, Corfu, then Athens? I mean, I probably could. I typically keep it sort of real world. So this flight doesn't go to Corfu. It only goes back to Athens. So that's kind of why I picked that. You guys want to see me go back to Corfu, or do you want to see me... Sorry, do you want to see me go back to Athens, or do you want to see me go to Corfu? Brake on, EPU bleed coming on. Beautiful. Shut the engines down. Seatbelt lights coming off, beacon light coming off, fuel pumps coming off. I'm not even sure the flight time either. I'm sure it's not too long. And it's deboard. Let's deboard, ladies and gents. Let's open up these guys. Thank you, thank you. All right, ladies and gents, gonna board up here. You can do whatever. It's your stream. I just was curious. Hey, no worries, man. Time to enjoy a mojito. Not bad. This scenery, I mean, I don't like the flags blowing like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Does the sim do QRA? What's QRA? What is that? All right, let's deboard here. I should be back momentarily, ladies and gents. And we'll head back out. We'll head back out somewhere, wherever that is.
Passengers bus is coming. Hit the scene and it's all green. On go, we ain't never doing small things. Being fitted for the crown, cause we all kings. If you know you got the shine, let them people know it's time for the show. Hit the scene and it's all green. On go, we ain't never doing small things. Being fitted for the crown, cause we all kings. If you know you got the shine, let them people know it's time for the show. Built to thrive, ain't just here for the ride. Don't know how I caught this stride, but since then it been live, I'm up early, cause I ain't missing the shot when I'm worthy. I've been chasing rings, they only want in the jersey, yeah. Slimmer than after the Benjamin versus unlimited. Blood in this ink, I've been hemorrhaging, take me to imaging. No, they can't match with their energy, that's why I'm finna be taking the game to new levels, just peep how I'm sending it. I put the music up first and competition come last. Repetitions beat them beyond recognition. We are eons ahead, wait till the price catch up. I always knew I'd win, it's how my life set up. Slim don't fold, probably bumping some old in the whip. Game sold from the people much older out here. Keep patience in your calling, we'll reach you, but you probably prolong it if nobody can't teach you. But back to this greatness unfolding. I don't see nobody outpacing, I'm focused. Mental in shape and I ain't shaking this motion. This could make a movie on screen when I step out there and scene with me go. Hit the scene and it's all green. On go, we ain't never doing small things. Being fitted for the crown, cause we all kings. If you know you got the shine, let them people know it's time for the show. Hit the scene and it's all green. On go, we ain't never doing small things. Being fitted for the crown, cause we all kings. If you know you got the shine, let them people know it's time for the show.
All right, we're going to go back to Athens. I should have time to go to at least a flight out to Corfu. At least. Team Norway, what's going on? Appreciate you stopping in, playing music. I'm on it. Got you. Me and the girlfriend are going to Athens, Greece. When we go to Italy, we're flying business class. We're Lufthansa on the 74 and 380. That's very cool, man. Trevor, what's going on? Quick reaction alert in the context of military aviation. Appreciate you stopping in. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. And I apologize. That wasn't sort of the best that I could have done coming in here. It's just a little bit gusty and windy. I did not, I purchased the scenery last night. Not that I'm making any excuses, but I did not prepare for crosswind landings coming in here. So a little bit of a go around. I don't know what happened. I think the wind maybe just drifted us off, because it does get a little bit windy when you're coming in over top. But hey, such a sick fucking approach coming in here. All right, we're gonna start loading up in a second here. Looks like more passengers actually still deboarding, so we'll hold off a little bit longer. Now, if this doesn't set the fucking tone flying in Greece today, come on. Ghost Bus, I'm telling you, man, I have no idea why the fuck some of the parking stuff is doing what it's doing. Sorry, some of the GSX things are doing what it's doing. What's my next airplane? We're operating the same aircraft, and we are headed back over to Athens. Nope, not a 7.4. We're flying the 7.4 on Friday, real world. Flying one real world Friday. Not a real plane, but I'm flying in a 747 D. I think it's a D1 level simulator. $50-60 million simulator. That's gonna be fucking sick. I cannot wait for that. That's why I'm going out to Miami. My flights, import next flights, and we are Agent 247. Service back over to Athens. Load that up. Boarding's complete. Come up to GSX and let's reload it up. Have you ever done a flight into Leeds, Bradford? To be honest, I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. I want to say no. But I do have a lot of airports in the UK. Tons of them. Ah, very cool, man. Appreciate you stopping in. There we have it. In a tab, let's go ahead and request. Today's call sign, Agent 247. Cost index of 34. We're cruising up to 24,000 feet today. A little bit higher. A little bit higher, friends. Let's get our fuel in here. 179 passengers. We have about 2,600 of planned cargo. And 5,200 planned fuel. Let's go ahead and send that off. Beautiful. Parting out of runway 9. We're on the Lark 3. Insert coming into Athens. We'll plan 3 rights. There's a few different approaches, so let me have a look-see-peeksy here. What's going on? There is a Zulu. All right, let's Zulu 3 right. Shove that in there. We're on the very 1 Quebec. Very 1 Quebec arrival. No transition. Insert that. Shh. Beautiful. Let's get our performance numbers here. (19:23:28) is a flaps 3 departure. Very short runway here. Actually, we could probably do a toga. Do we flaps 2, force toga? Yes. There we have it. So we are forcing toga on this one. All that looks good. Flight directors left and right can come on. Constraints can come on. QNH is still 1008 and we're going up to 24,000 feet. So we can set 24,000 feet. In. Beautiful. Company massage. Go ahead and start the APU. Seatbelt lights can come on. Good shit. Good shit. Appreciate all the subscribers today. We've already picked up 27 subs on the day. Jackie, hello, hello. And the other gentleman, I'm going to call you Mr. M. Hello, hello. The Venizelos, what's going on? Appreciate you stopping in as well. Hello, hello. Airport scenery wish list would be Orlando, Madrid, Dallas, Charles de Gaulle, Fort Lauderdale. I would say I like the list. I like the list, okay? I think Charles de Gaulle, Dallas should be priority. I would say Charles de Gaulle before Dallas. After that, followed by I would do Fort Lauderdale, and then I would do Madrid, Orlando. Bonsoir, des suites. Jackie, hello, bonjour, bonjour. I don't know if that's French. Bonjour, bonjour. I want to fix something here. I want to fix this. Let's fix this. Holy, look at the buses. Golly. Such a cool ass approach, though. Highly recommend. Get the scenery when it's on sale. I mean, you're limited to the flights that you could do coming in here. If you want a challenging approach, this is pretty fucking challenging. Do it with the winds, too. Do it with the winds. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Appreciate everybody stopping in today. We are, if you're just tuning in, we're doing some flying out in Greece, ladies and gents. With Aegean. I think it's pronounced Aegean. Aegean, I'm not sure. Sort of the flag carrier in Greece. So, don't know what kind of service they offer. They don't fly to Canada. I know that. I don't know if they have any sort of long-haul aircrafts. I don't think they do. So pretty much an all Airbus fleet, if I'm not mistaken. I believe Aerosoft is making CDG, but who knows when that's coming out. Yep, they are making a CDG. I mean, if it's anything like Aerosoft, you're going to be talking performance problems. All that shit. I think it's not Aerosoft. I think it's the same developer who did Frankfurt. I would imagine. Whoever just subscribed, thank you very much. Appreciate you stopping in. Ladies and gents, we are going for 50 likes in the vertical live stream, minimum 50. We are at, what is it showing right now? We got 38 people in the chat, 31 likes. If you guys got a spare like available, double tap that screen for me. I would greatly appreciate that. 3,000 subs, ladies and gents. We are giving away a $100 aircraft, so keep that in mind. I'm not going to let you guys know the aircraft. It's one of the better ones. You guys know I don't fuck around when it comes to flight simming, you know, add-ons and quality and all that. So we fly into the best airports. We use the best aircrafts. So I'll leave it at that. Phoenix tab, ground services. Let's close it all up. AP bleed coming on. Fuel pumps. We can get them on as well. Opa! Isn't that what they say? Beautiful. Sound's coming up. Just waiting for that green light. I don't know if that bus is coming or going. Andrew, I cannot. No, I cannot. Actually, I probably can. We are using these engines. Does anybody know what engines those are? First, what's going on? Prepare for push. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. All right, again, another short flight, ladies and gents. I think flight time is 39 minutes flight time. We're cruising up to 24,000 feet. So, yeah, we should be able to do a flight over to Corfu. They are the IAE engine type. Yes, they're not the CFMs. I just don't know if it's Rolls or GE. I mean, no idea. Probably just IAE is the engine type. Probably, yeah. Probably. Yeah, with the Rolls and the GE engines, that's a Boeing thing, right? It's a Rolls. It's Rolls Royce.
Locking gear.
Beautiful. Anytime, Andrew. See, these guys know more than I do. I just play the fucking game, you know? We just fly in the sim. That's it. Alright. Quick at a pushback. We are going, we're gonna face this way. Because we are departing out of runway 9. So we'll push back, we'll face. No idea which way that is. I want to say it's west. And we'll go there.
Release parking brakes, please.
Our brakes off.
Commence in push.
Let's go.
All legends clear. Start at way.
Favorite plane, Noah, to fly in the sim is the A319, man. Followed by the MD-11. I'm loving that aircraft now. We're going to be back in the MD-11 when I get back from Miami. 100%. We're doing some side stick flying this week. And then we'll be back to Yoke flying. Most likely we'll mix up the 777 and the MD. We'll probably do some cargo flights. Yeah, man. 319 is spicy. So I overflared this aircraft coming in here because I'm used to the 319 from the last flight. So let's not do that coming into Athens, shall we? Engine number 1, how you doing? Picked up a sub there, thank you very much. Appreciate you.
Set parking brakes.
Parking brakes set. Azercell, appreciate you stopping in, man. What's going on?
Unlocking gear.
We have it. 2 good engines, APU bleed coming off, master switch coming off, nose lights over to the taxi position. Let's go ahead.
Tow truck disconnected.
These guys are going norm.
Bypass be removed.
Flaps 2. Ground spoilers, auto brake,
Right is clear.
max, and just to confirm, are we flaps 2? Flaps 2, and it's a toga departure. Toga. When was the last time we did a toga departure? I don't think I've ever done one. Don't think I've ever done one, lads. Waiting for the green light. We shall see. There we go. Parker brake coming off. And let's turn this guy on. Let's go. Let's go flying, friends. Let's go flying. Pilot animations, what's going on, man? The cabin is ready. Forget how to use it. I think I go up like this.
The cabin is now secure for takeoff.
Roger. 10-4. 10-4. Rubber ducks. 10-4. Very gusty coming out of Samos. I'm just letting you know. What's going on, man? Not too much, man. We're here. We're flying. Checking out Greece. Too much rudder input there. Thank you for the subscriber there. Appreciate you. All the way to the end, ladies and gents. All the way to the end. What is that call sign? I'm not familiar with it. Aegean. It's Greece's flag carrier. I think it's Aegean. I think it's pronounced Aegean. So, we're in Greece, man. Flying the Fenix A320. Look at that. Windsock. That ain't a fucking crosswind. I don't know what is. That shit's up like most Saturday nights. Let me tell you. Golden Airsoft, what do you mean? We're not flying on VATSIM today. This plane is a beauty, yep. No VATSIM today. We're doing some non-VATSIM flights here. Get it spun around. Probably could have come out a little bit more. Nice little turn. I'll take that all day, every day. We're lined up. Ready to rock and roll here. Give me 1 second. Zoom out of this. Nice little departure coming out of here. Probably go direct. I don't know. We'll have to find something. Alright, ladies and gents. Enjoy the departure. It's fucking hella gusty coming out of here. We're going full toga. Throttle's going up. And toga SRS. Auto thrust blue. Oh yeah, she's gusting. Oh yeah. Tons of rudder input. Knots, we're neutral. V1 and rotate. Positive rate here going up. And flaps one. Climb set. Yep. Beautiful turn out there. I love it. Plane is a beauty. Yeah. Flaps clean. And we are going to go direct here. We're not doing all that departure. We're going direct. You want me to fly in a Paro? Are you crazy? Funny enough, there's a developer that just released Paro scenery. I don't know how much better it is than the default, like the handcrafted one, but he actually reached out to me to give me his scenery. So, I don't know. Paro, though? That'd be fucking interesting. Alright, autopilot's coming on. Bring you guys back up top. Paro would be interesting for us, to say the least. Very interesting. But we can start doing some crazy approaches on the channel if you guys want. Beautiful. Alright, while the plane is climbing... You know what? Let's just kind of hold off a little bit. We'll hold off till we get about 10,000 feet. I'm going to run upstairs. Let's get some Greek music on here. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. If you guys are enjoying that, make sure to double tap the screen for me. If you guys are in the vertical live stream, head over to the horizontal stream. Drop a like over there. We are going for 15 likes over there. We have 40 likes on the vertical stream. It's that 50, ladies and gents. Maybe we'll bump it up to 75. We'll have to see. Why does everyone use Boeing in every single stream I open? No idea. No idea. How many go-arounds can you do on a stream? I'm not planning for any more go-arounds. I'll tell you. Flying into Athens, it's an ILS. Okay, and then in Corfu, it's an offset Yoke. Coming into Corfu, I learned that the hard way. Okay. I learned that the hard way. Standard pressure is set. Beautiful. There's 10,000 feet. So these guys should have been off. Turn those guys off. All right, we're at 10,000 feet, ladies and gents. I'll be right back. I'm just going to run upstairs. Grab something to munch on. Enjoy the good old Greek music. Hold on, let me get the sounds down for you guys. What's the next leg of the trip? We're headed back to Athens. Howdy. What's going on, Mr. M? How many days did it take you to learn how to take off? I'm still learning, buddy. We're going on 5 years. If you mean in sim, it should be max 1 day, I guess. Kind of easy to adapt. You think so? I don't think so. Depends. I mean, yeah, anybody can... It'll take 2 seconds to learn how to take off. Learning everything, though? No. Longer. Alright, I'm back. I am back. I didn't have lunch. So I just had a quick some, you know what I'm saying? Hair's looking a little frisky. Good shit. Good shit, ladies and gents. Alright, let's see how we're doing. We're climbing up to 24,000. We gotta start planning. We gotta start planning for our arrival. As you can see, we're only 45 miles outside of that. Coming into Athens, the winds are 030 at 13. Altimeter 1015. We'll plug that in. 1015 on that. It's 31 degrees, nice and hot. 030 at 13. Little, slightly gusty. Nothing that we can't sort of handle. We're going to be planning the ILS 3 right. The ILS Zulu 3 right. Minimums 471 on the ILS. Beautiful. Five and 10 mile radius on this guy. Beautiful. That's all set up there. Another 10 minutes until we get top of climb here. And auto brake. We'll do auto brake low. We don't have to do like a max auto brake or anything like that. So, relatively simple here. Let's have a look at our arrival here, though. So, the Kia VOR, we got to be above 8,000. Okay, understood. Understood and noted. Is it radar vectors, though? It looks like it is. Looks like it is. All right. I don't know if this music is, no idea if this music is, Greek or not. Well, even some waypoints here that aren't on the charts. I mean, that are on the charts that aren't in the flight plan. I think we are good from there. We'll insert that. Clear that guy. I think that's looking good now. Let's go to flight plan. Baby, I'm that damn good. I'm that damn good. All right. 39 miles to go. We're going down to 8 thou. Toothless, what's going on, man? Of course, I'm not talking about fully learning all the cold and dark or takeoff procedures, but with the help of a simulator, it's relatively easy to get used to the basic procedures. That is a fact. Country, what's going on, man? Yes, Squire, music. Sorry, bro. English is slightly broken, my man. English is slightly broken. Yo, Mr. Sam Guilford, what's some good places to eat in Miami, man? Did you let me know? I know you're not from there, but you live relatively close. People keep telling me to go check out, there's a spot called, shit, hold on. It's called Old Havana's Cuban Bar and Cucina. Apparently they got pretty good Cuban sandwiches. I don't know how accurate that is. Peaceful music. Peaceful music. Oh, look, there's an airport right down there. Anybody know what that is? Is that Mykonos down there? Ladies and gents, 4 likes away from 50. Shit. We got some time, so it's only 2 o'clock. I got another 2.5 hours before I got to cut. We're definitely flying into Corfu. 100%. I hope I have it loaded in the sim. I feel like I got the scenery, though, from the marketplace. So it should automatically be populated in. Black Jeremy, hello. Can you recommend me a cheap CPU so I can run the flight sim at 60 FPS? I can't currently run... and I'm you're chasing recommendations. I mean, you can get 60 FPS with a pretty shitty system. You just gotta tune down the settings. Also, if you want high FPS, get a 40 or 50 series GPU. Right? Not necessarily a CPU. So, graphics card matters, man. But I appreciate you stopping in. Jose Torres, what's going on, man? Appreciate you stopping in. Old Savannah Cuban restaurants looks good. I've never been there, but looking at the reviews, it looks like the place. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking, brother. That's exactly what I'm thinking. Top of descent, 7 miles. Ah, fuck it. Let's go down 8,000. 8,000 feet. Let's go ahead and pause the music. Some sounds. We'll get those guys up as well. Beautiful. Looking good. Everybody's doing well, man. Everybody's doing well. How you doing, bro? Why don't you turn back to LTBJ after that? It's turbulent nowadays. Probably could have. I mean, Izmir's not too far. But I got to do that flight in a different aircraft because the performance was not good. Jose, we're flying the Phoenix A320. Yeah, we're gonna redo the flight in Turkey. We have to redo that flight into Turkey. Maybe we'll just do it in the Phoenix 321. FS Labs is providing an update very soon, so we'll have to check that out as well. But yeah, it wasn't on my part a really good week of flying that aircraft. On my part, not on the aircraft, on my part. You know, that approach coming into Izmir, we had lost our autopilot at like 14,000 feet. The landing was atrocious. The performance was atrocious. Just a tough day all around. You're going to fly the 350? I have to take a look at the 350 again as well. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the Anybuilds 350 at all. I feel like we're descending a little aggressively here. 2,500 feet per minute. That's not terrible. $3,000 feet. Plug it in. Roblox. Pilot Training Flight Simulator. Never heard of it, man. Never heard of it. Looking good, ladies and gents. 58 subs away. 3,000 on the channel. 3,000. Almost there. Almost there, ladies and gents. No, I do not have a pilot's license. I'm just a flight sim enthusiast. That's all. Can't afford it. Too expensive. Appreciate the subscriber there as well. But yeah, if I win the lottery, one added rush game. I appreciate you, man. Thanks for subbing. Very close on that. Drix, what's going on? Appreciate you stopping in. Hello. Again, 3,000 subs. We're giving away an aircraft, ladies and gents. We're giving away it's a 60 USD dollar aircraft, about 100, almost $100 Canadian. We were given the green light, just so you're aware. I'm allowed to do it. We're going to be giving it away at 3,000 subs. What airline would I recommend flying? That's I don't know, to be honest, Jose. I don't really do a lot of flying real world. I just recently found out Air Canada was North America's best airliner, 2025, which 2025 is not even fucking over yet. That's still a bit fucked up. But I think there are some airlines out there that haven't had any crashes, like Emirates, I think. Pretty much any of the, like, Middle Eastern, you know, Saudi, Emirates, you know, Qatar, those kind of airlines, they're all fantastic airlines. At least you've chanced to have it. Even I had money to afford. I never going to have them because of medical history. Ooh, that's terrible, man. Hopefully you can, some money will come your way and sort of take care of that for you, my man. For me, I mean, I work a full-time job. I don't do this full-time. I do this for fun. Sometimes Sam Guilford pays me. But, you know, if I had the money, real world, you know, real life, would I go and do it? 100%. If I was 20, no responsibilities, no kids, none of that stuff, you know, I probably would have spent the money, you know. It's kind of difficult at 30. I'm going to be 33 in a month, so a little tough at that age to kind of quit, put everybody on hold and all the responsibilities to the side to get a pilot's license. Rest in peace, Pan Am. Yep. Coming up on 10,000 feet. Sometimes. Yeah, you pay me to do these flights, you know what I'm saying? So, no, I'm just kidding, man. Huge supporter of the channel, my man. I appreciate you, though. Done like that, wasn't it? Had it back, now it's gone. Yeah, what was Pan Am doing? Did they just do one flight? Is that what it was? Anybody know? Airport's right over here. Nice little approach coming in. We've landed on 3 left, I think, before. Thank you to Icelandair for donating one of their 7.5s. Sick. What do you think about Turkish Airlines? Have you ever flown with them before? I've never flown with them, no. And, yeah, Turkish Airlines is pretty cool, man. They don't do anything too crazy out of the ordinary. I'm pretty sure they fly 777s here in Toronto, so. It was from JFK to JFK? The fuck? What the fuck? Alright, I'm going to activate the approach phase here. More drag. Yeah, we definitely need it. Yeah, me too, Sam. Me too. Nice to see you're flying in different parts of the world. Appreciate you, Swimming Club. Yep, we just, we flew into Samos. Really, really tough approach coming in. It's the, 1015. Not sure why we're descending at 3,000 feet per minute. That's fucking insane. We're definitely overspeeding here. Definitely overspeeding here. Even though I was born way later, I remember Pan Am's was retired in 91. Gee. Aircraft's got to slow down. There we go. I was literally about to vector myself. I don't know what all that was. I guess there was no... Oh, I had to add these waypoints, right? That's kind of my fault. That's kind of my fault. With the latest deliveries, Turkish have surpassed all others and now operate the largest 350 fleet in the world. Shit. That's pretty cool. Nope. No overspeed alarm. We're good. Flaps will be coming out any second now. We're about 15 miles out, so we good. Alarm the approach button. We are doing an ILS coming in. There we go. Start that turn. Come upstairs here. Lights are fine. Going down to about 210 knots. Look how short this flight is. 28 minutes in the air. That's it. Glide slope low captured. Beautiful. Let's go flaps 1. No, man. Definitely not going to be, man. There's better options than the 777X. But I think Air Canada bought some. Of course they would. Yes, I have a sim setup. I got Honeycomb, Yoke, and throttles, as well as I got a Airbus TCA Yoke by Thrustmaster. Some rudder pedals. Got it all, man. Got it all, my man. Glide slope's captured. We're doing about 1,000 feet per minute. How far away from one way would you normally arm the approach or land button in an Airbus? I think it's about 15 miles, if I'm not mistaken. I think that sort of number you would use for a lot of airlines. So about 15 nautical miles out, you want to capture it or arm it. Are they? Under 200, we'll drop flaps 2. Beautiful. Flaps 2. Gear coming down. Where are we landing, Spencer? We're landing in Athens. Beautiful. Not as... it's just as gusty, actually, coming in here, but not so much of a crosswind.
2,500.
They actually have a Cessna 172. Jose, I think they do part of their flight academy. You start off in their 172. Did you hear anything about Skylarky setups? They could look kind of perfect, but quite expensive. No, I haven't, man. I haven't. I actually, Skylarky, I think some flight simmers were posting some content about Skylarky's stuff, but no, man. A10, what's going on, bro? What is going on? All right, we are gear down 3 green. Flaps are full. Speed brakes are armed. Thought you have to wait until your VOR Loke is armed, then approach. You can, yes. So arm Loke about 15 miles out, and then you can arm approach. You can arm approach too. It doesn't change anything, to be honest with you. You just don't want to be sort of above. Below the wait. You don't want to be above the glide slope, otherwise it's not going to arm. That's really about it. But for the most part, your systems come out at about 15 miles out. Hey, A10, I appreciate you, man. Member for 4 months. All right, ladies and gents, enjoy the arrival. Just try to make up a butter here, shall we? Catch y'all on the ground. 1,000 feet, my aircraft. We are geared down. 3 green flaps are full. Incognito, what's going on, man? Long time. Hope all is well. Looks really good. No idea if this is how it looks IRL, but man, the winds are playing with my feelings right now. Showing, I think it's showing 1 white, 3 red, but we're fine. Look at that. Look at those winds. If you guys are watching the winds here, Jesus Christ. Microsoft Flight Sim, playing with our feelings all the time with the winds.
500.
There it is, doing it again. There it is, doing it again. Holy moly.
100 above. Minimum.
Continue.
$100. 50, 40, 30, 20, retard, 10, 5.
Goes down gently. Those winds are playing with my feelings, I'm telling you. I'll take that. Reverse out. $70 knots. Bursts are stowed. Ladies and gents, welcome back to Athens. I'll take that all day. I'll take that all day. Butter? Yeah, I think the winds right now in the sim are just pretty much telling me to go fuck myself. So, we'll take that one. I'm happy with that one. Thank you, thank you. Very smooth landing. Thank you, man. One off? Were you one off, Talal? Shit. There we have it. 34 minutes, ladies and gents. That was the flight time. Let's vacate off the runway here. Climbing up a hill. Clean up everything. I think we're turning here. We're looking for Bravo 45. Bravo gates. I think that's where we came from. We're going to Corfu. We are. I have time. It's 2:18. I have time for at least one more flight. At least. So, real world flight from Athens over to Corfu, ladies and gents. It's real world. Just so you guys are all aware. I have no idea where we're going here. Alright, we're gonna go... Keep going straight here. That's Charlie. And here in Greece, they also have like the orange line and the blue line. So we're gonna go. We'll just take Kilo. Don't need to worry about no lines. Fucking, it's like flying in Munich. Such a cool approach coming in, man. Is this fly-by-wire? Hell no, man. Nothing against fly-by-wire though. Fenix, man. Fenix A320. Beautiful. APU's on. Everything's off up here. We're good to go. We're good to go. Yeah, not a bad landing. We were about anything under 2 degrees, whether it's on the left or right side, is more than acceptable. 1.05 Gs, which is good. Minus 144. Oh, take that. Yeah, why does Munich use the line thing anyways? It's so different. That's just how it is. Same thing in here at Athens. We have what do we have up here? An orange line and a blue line. So we're just gonna go kilo. We'll just go kilo. So you see the lines up here. Did I? Shit, hold on. We're good. All right. Bet. Now we're good. We're good. If you guys enjoyed that, double tap the screen for me. Hop over to the horizontal stream. Double tap the screen there as well. If you haven't done so, subscribe to the channel. We have time for at least one more flight. We're going to Corfu, ladies and gents. Another fun little flight. We're looking for Bravo 45. And if there's even more time, we're going to come back to Athens. Don't know if we'll have that time, though. We got to see how long is the flight to Corfu. Bravo 45, here it is at the very end here. We'll shut this guy off. And you see how there's no stutters there, ladies and gents? That's because I fixed the aircraft config files. Oh no. Can't see. Fucking jetway. Marker brakes on, APU bleed. Shove that guy on as well. Let's go ahead and shut him down. Beacon light coming off, seatbelt lights coming off. Fuel pumps, get those guys off. We'll come down here. GPU. Let's connect that bad boy. Turn it on, shut off the APU. I think everything else is good. Engine spooling down, 44 minutes there on the time.
The boarding requested.
There we go, beautiful. Ready to rock and roll, friends. Alright. Sick. Alright, let's get ready for flight number 3, ladies and gents. I'll catch y'all in a few. I'll put the beautiful Greek music up here. Catch y'all in a bit, ladies and gents. Give me about 10 minutes. Gallus, greetings from Germany. What's going on, man? Appreciate you stopping in.
Passengers bus is coming.
Flight time is about 44 minutes once we're in the air. 44 minutes. So same sort of distance to Samos. Ah, Jose, subs come and go, man. Subs come and go. It's all good. Not the end of the world. Subs come, subs go. All right, we are Agent 284, ladies and gents. Service up to Corfu. Flight time of 47 minutes. I don't know if I can get in the fourth flight. I don't think that's going to be a possibility. But what runway? Runway 34. It's typically the runway that we fly into. It's an RNP. It's an offset approach. Arno 1.
Passengers boarding starting.
Take it in. Okay, so we're going to plan this one. Yeah. Beautiful. All right, we're still waiting for a little bit of deboarding here, ladies and gents. It's going to take a few. Appreciate everybody hanging out with me today. Couple great flights here. Flying out in Greece. Pretty cool, man. 57 likes we got on the YouTube Shorts, man. 57 likes. We surpassed our like goal. Appreciate you guys. And we're 53 subs away from 3,000. And for those of you who know, 3,000 subs, we're doing that giveaway. So it probably will be the biggest giveaway I've done on the channel. Most likely. Spawns Boeing 74. Nah, Thomas, what's going on? Appreciate you stopping in, man. Run from 28.48 to 29.47. No. So, every day. Every day. And there, you know, we pick up. So today we picked up about 45 subs on the day. I'll probably lose 5 subs before the end of the night. People sub, you know. People unsub. I mean, what's the point of subbing if you don't want to stay part of the community? You know what I'm saying? But this is what it is, man. Can't force people. Can't force people. It's part of the world, man. This is part of the flight sim experience. Part of the YouTube streaming. You know? Bet I'll get 2.3K next stream. Subscribers? No way. No. Not a chance. We'll hit 3,000 subs before the end of summer. We're going to be off. You know, the subs pick up for me when I'm live. They don't pick up when I'm off, unfortunately. So if we get one more stream in tomorrow, we'll be pretty close to 3,000. Probably by the end of July. And then we're looking at maybe 5K by the end of the year. That would be pretty cool. All right, boarding is complete. Let's go ahead and load up our third flight here. We need some gas on this one, ladies and gents. We need some gas, so let's go ahead and get some fuel. You mean 3K? No, I don't think I'll hit 3K by the next stream. I don't think so. Would be pretty cool. Please don't load until the fuel truck has arrived. All right. I've flown into Corfu once. We did it in a 7.3. I think we flew out of the UK. Just so you guys are aware. So, not a lot of experience flying in Corfu. But, you know, Fly Tampa did the scenery. So you have to fly in. You have to. Without a doubt, you guys haven't grabbed Fly Tampa's Corfu scenery. You have to grab it. No idea if this is Greek music, by the way. You can now load the aircraft. All right. Bet. 179 passengers, ladies and gents. Same shit. Let's go ahead. Load it up. Beautiful. Come down to the box. Let's get situated. Stand by. I got a text massage. We're now boarding back. Well, we're just getting some gas and then we'll start boarding very soon. Flight in it. Let's go ahead and request it. Athens over to Corfu. Flight time 44 minutes. In it tabs. Request that as well. Cruise up to 30,000 feet today. Beautiful. And we are Agent 284. Real world flight, ladies and gents. Flown in this aircraft. Cost index of 13. And we're going up to 30,000 feet. Beautiful. Page number 2. We can load this up. We were asked to. Beautiful. There we have it. All good to go. Flight plan tab. LGAV. We'll depart off of 3. Oops. We'll depart off of 3 right. We're on the Core 1 Echo. No transition in Corfu. We are going to be on the Parn 1 Alpha, but we'll plan the VOR Whiskey. VOR Whiskey. for approach. And I'm going to look at these waypoints. RN1 Alpha. Set that. Insert. Perfect. No idea why I have this in there. Parax, let me see. Don't want that. Don't know what all those waypoints are. Garta Parna. And then... Okay, we gotta clear some stuff here. We're gonna clear this guy. Clear this guy. Clear this guy. Right. Again, we're not flying on VATSIM, so we don't need to worry so much. Get those flight directors on. Let me just have a look at the waypoints here. No, we don't want GAR. We want GAR out. We want GAR out. Ah! Yalla Habibi. Beautiful. Perf tab. I think fueling is done, so we'll go ahead and request boarding.
Boarding requested.
Boarding is requested. EBS, I do remember you, buddy. How are you, man? Try going with one engine. Definitely not. No, definitely not. Departure performance, 3 right, insert, calculate.
Passengers.
Beautiful, send that off. And we got 52, 52, 53 on the V-speed, trans out 9,000. Flaps 1 departure, trimming down 0.5, the flex of 7Z. Flex, beautiful, looking good. Come upstairs here. We're going up to 30,000 feet, so we'll just chuck that up to 30,000 feet. You guys remember I flew into Corfu in the nighttime? I don't know if you guys remember that. We did it on a live stream, I'm pretty sure. Fucking dumb idea. Dumb idea, let me tell you. Sonnen Coing from Canada. Toronto, Canada.
Passengers boarding starting.
No cargo on this flight? What's going on? They already put in the cargo? What the fudge? Close it up then. Fuck it. Start up the APU. Let me get those fuel pumps on as well. And seatbelt lights. Get those guys on. Spin Rush looking for group flights. Sick, bro. Oh, here comes the cargo. I was like, where's the fucking cargo? What kind of group flights you looking for, man? I'm always looking for group flights, man. Group flights. We don't do a lot of VATSIM flying here in Europe, but in North America, we're really comfortable flying on VATSIM. We typically fly out there, try to get a couple of people tagging along. You know what I'm saying? So Definitely not a real pilot, no. Just showing a black screen on launch. That happens sometimes. Don't worry about that. Just let it load. I know exactly what you're talking about. Do you hear the background music though? Black screen with the background music. If you do, just let it load. It'll load up fine. Not trying to get on VATSIM, just wanted to take off with a live streamer on Discord or Discord groups. I understand. I understand. Your father's a real pilot? That's pretty cool, man. What airline, if you don't mind me asking? And what aircraft? No music at all. Just a black screen. The loading icon was in the corner for like 2 seconds, then disappeared. Not uncommon to load up with a black screen. It happens to me all the time. I do have background music. It shows the FPS on the bottom right of the corner, so I know it's loading in. Florin, this is Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. Tekken Not quite. Not quite.
Passengers bus is coming.
Another 60 passengers to go. And we're going flying, friends. Ladies and gents, if you haven't done so, double tap that screen for me. I would greatly appreciate that. We've surpassed our light goal of 60. I mean, of 50. Thank you to everybody. You know, double tapping that screen for me. I appreciated that. All good, Tekken all good. We should be live tomorrow. I don't think I have anything sort of in the works, unless work sort of gets in the way, which we'll have to see. After tomorrow, there will be no more live streams until the following Monday. So I think that's the 21st of July. The 21st of July, we'll be back live. Lufthansa, he flies Airbus planes. Cool, man. That's pretty sick. Namaste? What the hell does that mean? What does that mean? Yes, sir. Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. There's a couple different versions out there. Can't wait to cut this hair. It's getting real messy. So we're ending the stream a little bit early because I have a appointment at 6 p.m. Hopefully my family comes home a little bit soon too, so I can take my son. He bleeds on. Disconnect the external power. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm sorry? What are you saying? 9 more passengers. We're pretty much ready to rock and roll. Final flight. Does this switch work? What is that? Huh. Malik, yes. Yeah, I know that for the most part, I know the buttons pretty decently well. Am I rear-wheel pilot? No. Boarding complete. Beacon light coming on. We'll go ahead and close our doors, and we'll request push. It's all repetition, Malik. It's all repetition. I've been doing it now a little bit, about 5 years. So yeah, I got good understanding.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback. Departure checks completed. Bypass been inserted.
Thanks, man. I appreciate you. All right. Let's get going on to Corfu, ladies and gents. Very nice looking airport in Corfu as well. The scenery is done by Fly Tampa. So, yeah, some of the best. The scenery is done by Fly Tampa. The one in Corfu, oh man.
Looking gear.
Flying there in the afternoon, in the daytime, so... Last time we flew into Corfu, it was nighttime. We almost hit the mountain, but we don't have to worry because why? Because it's beautiful clear skies outside. That's why. We'll use the autosave quick edit pushback because we're going back to the same runway. So,
Parking brakes, please.
parking brake coming off.
Commencing push.
Let's go.
All engines clear.
Engine start switch to the start position. Engine number 2. Let's get it going. Let's go, let's go, let's go. It means respect. Got you. Understood. Carlos, what's going on, bro? Doing well, man. How are you? Beautiful. Hear those engines start to purr up. Riley, hey Riley, holy shit, long time no see, man. How you doing, brother? I was actually just thinking about you the other day. I'm like, shit, I haven't seen that guy in a minute. Probably busy working on airplanes. Oh. Please don't break the aircraft. Toga lock. Nah. I knew this was gonna happen eventually. Fucking GSX, I'm telling you, man. GSX or Chaseplane, whichever fucking one it is. Oh boy.
Set parking brakes.
Did it break my aircraft though? Kind of broke the scenery a little bit. It's starting to come back.
Unlocking gear.
I don't know what that glitch is all about, man. That's a GSX Chaseplane conflict. APU bleed and master switch coming off. Let's go ahead and turn the taxi lights on. Now we are in for a real treat because of that. Engine start switch coming off.
Door track disconnected.
Because I don't know. Every time that happens,
Is clear.
we always have an issue with the aircraft's controls. So hopefully nothing's broken. I have failures turned off. This aircraft is pretty good at not having failures, so I don't think I need to worry. Did it trigger any? I can manually trigger one. Nah, we should be good to go. We should be good to go. Still here, brother. Not quite dead yet. Hey, my man. 60 likes on the horizontal. You are growing, man. Thanks, man. Yeah, we're picking up pretty quick on the vertical streams, man. Picking up pretty quick. I'm good, just as tired as a cockroach in a power box. God damn, bruh. What did you break this time? Just Chaseplane, just backing in and out of Chaseplane. Out of the camera views. Just, you know how we spawned to Mars and back? So, let's see what happens. Anyway, let's go. Runway 3 right. We're going to go Kilo, Delta, all the way down, ladies and gents. Good luck, 1 million. I don't know about 1 million, but my beard got longer. Yep. I'm going to go trim it today, as a matter of fact. Other than that, I'm pretty good, man. Just busy working away, man. Slaving away at work. You know how it goes, man. Where are we flying, Carlos? We are... So this is leg number 3, Carlos. We are flying from Athens over to Corfu. I deleted 24 and now it works? Shit. What the fuck? Kind of strange. We're not going to be getting 1 million subs on this end, man. I removed Chaseplane because of that issue. Did you actually? Same toilet, different shit, as they say. Let me say something similar. We say same shit, different day, I think. Something like that. Actually, no. We're going to go... making a right on to Charlie. You missed a lot? No, you didn't miss much, man. We went into Samos in Greece, one of the Greek islands. Really cool approach coming in. Fucking hella windy, man. But I think it was, depending on who you ask in the chat, I think it was a pretty decent approach. We had to go around because the winds kind of pushed us off of our pretty much path, and we could not, we weren't stable, but on the second approach it was nice. The landing in Athens was a butter. It's all good. You say same shit, different pants, Connor? That's pretty fucking funny, I gotta say. I'm gonna try that one. All good, man, all good. No worries, Carlos. Nothing to worry about. We're all here. If you didn't get the flight out to Samos, well, we're going out to Corfu, so really nice looking island. Flew in Edinburgh one time in harsh weather a few weeks ago. Guy next to me was grasping at the seat in front when the aircraft was veering side to side and braking hard. Poor guy. Typical Edinburgh weather. Hey, I'm going on an airplane for the second time in my life on Friday. 2 flights. We're going out to Miami for the weekend. I'm going to fly in a 747 D-level simulator. So I'm pretty excited for that. Slightly nervous though, if I can honestly say. This is Delta 5, that's Delta 5. Slightly nervous. I'm scared of heights, but you know, understanding aircrafts and shit nowadays, I think I'll be fine. Here we say same pap, different sauce. That's funny. It's good to know a bunch of different... I know, we all sort of speak the same language, even though maybe some of the terminology is pretty different. You know what I'm saying? I got a glimpse of the aircraft simulators for me. Sent pics to you on the Discord. I definitely seen those photos, man. I'm hoping I can record in the simulator. I think I can. I don't know if I can post it, so I'll have to ask my buddy when I get out there. But I'd love to record, man. That'd be fucking awesome. Don't worry about the heights and planes. Your feet will be on the floor. Oh shit, that's fucking good. That's true. Think about it. No, I think I'll be fine, man. I think I'll be fine. We're going, so we're flying out of Buffalo, not out of Toronto. It's a little expensive to fly out of Canada. But we have a connection in LaGuardia for an hour and 40 minutes. Take Delta 3. And then, no, we won't take Delta 3. We'll take the next one. And then, we're off to Miami from LaGuardia, and then on the way back, we're flying from Miami to DCA. And then DCA back to Buffalo. I think that flight, though, the DCA to Buffalo flight probably is gonna, I'm probably gonna miss it. It's a 43-minute connection, and all the flights out of Miami have not been on time. And for the most part, the flights out of Washington have been semi-on time, so, yeah. You started to hear about my connection in LaGuardia? Nah, man, it'll be fine. We're the first flight out of Buffalo on Friday. I'm sure it'll be fine. I found a way to get a 7.4 to 150,000 feet. What the fuck? That's crazy, man. Alright, let me stop fucking around here. Let's get going. Have a look at my DMs. Yeah, man, I'm going in one of those, bro. I have no idea how I'm going to be getting in. The guy that runs it for the company is like the chief captain guy. Holy fucking rudders, man. Why are they so sensitive in this aircraft? He sort of runs it for the airline. I can't say the airline, so not yet. But, yep, I'm heading in one of those, man. I don't know how long I'm going to be in one. I'll tell you, I'm fucking excited, bro. Strobe lights, runway turn lights coming on. Let's get on the runway. Yeah, Carlos is always doing some shit in FSX, man. He's drifting. He's drifting on the runways, and then, like, somehow he's just... Well, what did you do? You drifted and then you flew in the air or some shit? I did see the Air India drama, yep. Fuel cutoff switches... Sorry, fuel switches were in the off position momentarily. That's pretty fucked up, man. But they gotta prove what happened, right? That's the other thing. So you found the fuel switches in the off position. They turned them back on briefly. But now you gotta find out why. Pretty messed up. Alright, we're going, friends. Hit the chrono button. Throttle's going up. Let's go. Corfu. I don't know why Flex is not setting. Toga, bucket. I don't know why it's not flexing. 100 knots. That's because the aircraft broke on pushback. What else are we going to experience? B1. And rotate. Oh my god, positive rate. They're going up. I don't think we're going to have auto throttle. Auto throttle's broken. Oh, we're fucked. Alright, let's see if the climb detent works. Thrust climb. We're in. Flaps up. From our understanding, the FO moved it to the off position, and Captain was heard on the VCR asking why did he do that, but the FO sounded confused. I think it would be deliberate. Those fuel cutoff switches work by pulling on them, then moving. Ah, okay. I was actually asking that question earlier. So you got to pull on them and then put it into the position, so they couldn't even accidentally be switched. All right, I'm gonna go into. We'll start pitching up here. What am I doing? Autopilot. We'll get that guy on. Bring y'all back up. Deliberate, though. I mean, strong word, man. Think it could have been on accident? Probably would have been on accident. Same with the fuel cutoff switches of your Airbus. You can see the gate in them. It's extremely unlikely it was knocked out of position. Yeah, these ones you got to flip up and pull them, right? I mean, very strange to know that's what happened. We'll have to see, man. If anything's impossible by design, I personally believe it could have been fuel contamination, but they have already ruled that out. They did rule it out, yeah. Did rule that out. It was a front flip with a 7.8. Damn, bro. It's crazy. Boeing? Nah. Boeing's cool, man. Might not be able to flex if his bicep tape. Yeah, I don't know why flex wasn't working. Did maybe all this? I mean, I can't tell now, but whatever. Standard pressure set. We're cruising. Flight time's 47 minutes. 47 minutes. Let's get the music on, ladies and gents. So we ran out of Greek music. So we're going to play some of my stuff from my playlist here. Damn. All right. Are we at 12,000 feet? 10,000 feet. All right. So that means these guys. Those guys off. That's it. Fly. Fuel pump switches and IRS switches, when going to the off position, follow something similar. A push or pull before the action to confirm. Got you, got you. Because I was questioning, why don't these aircrafts have like guards for the switches? You know, if you look at like an E175, they got guards over top of the switches, right? I'll be right back. Just gonna go use the bathroom. All right, I'm back, and I just want to say, ladies and gents, we are 40 subs away from 3,000. 40 subs. Animal, what's going on? Appreciate you stopping in. Let me catch up with chat. Let me catch up with chat here. Riley's teaching me a few things here. Read that one. If you move the flap lever in the 320, you will see there's a little paddle. You need to pull it before moving it. Yes, that is true. Short runway at Corfu, it is. I think it is like 6,000 feet. 8,000, 7,700 feet. So relatively long, you know. Will you do some singing? You flying across Greece, the movie? No singing here, man. Let me stick to my day job. Some switches are just guarded as extra protection, like the battery switch in the 7.3, as you know. Same with the IDG disconnects and standby power. From my knowledge, Airbus switches that are like that are parking, brake, flaps, Adiru switches, fuel cutoffs. But I don't work on Airbus, so there's potentially more. Yeah, it's really tough, man, to hear that. You know what I mean? Look at Athens. Athens is a massive city. Really tough to hear that the fuel switches were the cause. Like, they were shut off. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm sure they're going to look into that. I'm sure Boeing's probably going to look into that too, right? I don't think there's a mechanical issue. If there were a mechanical issue, I'm sure Boeing would have pulled the plug on their 7.8s by now, but you know, just very unfortunate. Just a very unfortunate situation. For the most part, I would say probably at 30,000 feet, you could probably recover if the fuel switches were in the off position and then turn them back on. But at 600 feet, no fucking chance. Karaoke night? That'd be pretty funny. Rants, hello. Appreciate you stopping in. Appreciate everybody in here. We got 40 people in the chat. We have 59 likes, ladies and gents. If you haven't, double tap the screen. Be sure to do that for me. I would appreciate that. Actually, we got 66 likes. What am I saying? We're going for 75 likes. We're looking for 9 more. 9 more likes, 40 more subs, and we're on our way. I wouldn't personally rule out the Air India maintenance, to be honest. They don't have a good track record. Really? True. That it will Boeing covering up shit. You're right. See what happened in the US with those whistleblowers? Suddenly died. Kind of shitty. Stunning scenery out here, man. Air India is not the best. Who knows how much they train their pilots? That's a fact. Apparently the FO didn't have much hours. So lucky that you can do the streaming. If I touch a game while my wife is home, she immediately screams my name with anger. Gotta kick him out of the house, bud. When I stream, gotta get out of the house. Except on weeknights. Nah, she cool with it, man. She don't really bug me. She can't really bug me, man. I'm pretty much the breadwinner here. I pay for everything. Fucking work my ass off to sort of give what I can give for this. You know what I mean? So this is my, I mean, you know, you could kind of put it to her like this too, Carlos. If you want, honey, I could be outside drinking and getting stupid. Right? I'm sure there's going to be other women involved. Or I could play video games. Which one? I've seen some of the cabins on their aircraft on Instagram. It's not acceptable. I know a lot of YouTubers, they fly on Air India and it's just not the cleanest looking. Air France 447. What's up with that flight? What happened? I just pray to God that this isn't the same case as Pakistan International Airways with the fake pilot license. Dude. PIA is a disaster. PIA so on top of the fake licenses, I mean, here in Toronto for the longest time, their stewardess, their cabin crew would fly to Toronto and just abandon abandon themselves going back and try to seek asylum here. That was a thing in the news for a little while. I'm sure a lot of pilots probably do, man. Magma, what's going on, man? Appreciate you stopping in. I also pay for everything, but she says that if I play games, then I don't get bed fun time. Damn, she's holding that from you, bro? Viper, what's going on, bro? How's things, man? You want the EASA to ban Air India? Is PIA still banned in your airspace? I think PIA was banned flying here, but I think they're allowed to. They can, yeah. My buddy flew to Karachi, I think Karachi in December with PIA. I'm doing good, bro. I'm doing good. How's the VATSIM thing going, man? I absolutely do not want to see a crash happen in Europe because of their sloppy standards. Yeah, that's true, man. 447 was an Airbus, got into a stall, and the Airbus got out of normal law. The FO held the stick back as the plane fell from the sky. Was there a crash? PIA is banned in the European Union. It makes sense why when my buddy flew with PIA, he flew over top of like Russia. That he did like the polar route, but over top of Russia. All right, we're at cruising altitude. No, we're not. It reminded me of that flight when you spoke about the recoverable altitudes. The investigator said it hit the water at 47 degrees nose up. Damn. For the most part, depending on the altitudes, yeah, if you lose your engines, you can glide. If you look at, there's a flight with Air Transat. They were flying, I think, to Portugal, and they landed. They lost both engines, like at like 36,000 feet, and they glided to, I think, Leges or somewhere in the Portugal Azores Islands. They landed, and yeah, they landed, and everybody got to live to see another day. It's crazy. Lost both engines, glided all the way. It was the longest glide any airline has done or some shit. It was a bad crash. Fuck. Lighten the mood. Why don't you play A Horse with No Name by America on stream? Can't play certain songs, unfortunately. Do I have a website? No. No website. Just YouTube. Grinding hours for S2. Cool, man. How many hours before you get your S2? Damn, that's terrible, man. That is terrible. All right, we're finally at cruising altitude. We have less than 80 miles to go, so we got to enter our destination data. 70 miles. Corfu. The wind's 250 at 4. QNH 1016. Transalt's 5,000 feet. Temperature 26. 250 at 4. Very nice winds coming in here. We'll set our minimums straight in landing 2,000 feet. So we should be visual. It's pretty clear outside, so non-factor for us. What am I doing? Beautiful. What are we going down to, ladies and gents? Probably 3,000 feet. Not quite there. Ooh, look at that view. Stunning. What's an S2? Rance, there's somebody in the horizontal chat who is a VATSIM controller. So there's different tiers of it. He just got his S1 in Turkey, and he's working on his S2 in Turkey. Wants and Needs by Jake Antonio. Can't do none of that, man. I have to use non-copyrighted music. I still believe that copyright was set up to allow companies to make money off people who use their music. Like, for example, YouTubers. Pretty crazy, right? Like, my whole thing is, I don't care, you know, where you buy the music from, whether it's on a CD, whether it's on Spotify or whatever, right? You know, or Spotify is a subscription, but you're paying for the music. You own the copyrights to that music, but you cannot play it on YouTube, unfortunately. I don't understand why. I bought it. You know what I mean? I should be able to play it. Would it be fine if I make a website for you for free, a gift from me to you? I might not be able to give you donations, but I could build a website. Damn, bro, would you do that? I mean, by all means, man. That'd be pretty cool, man. Scooter Cavu, shoot a cat 3. Imagine. Carlos, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. I got, maybe one day we'll do some merch and stuff, you know, and we can post that up on there. Don't kill yourself to do it, though, eh? I'm just letting you know. Gotta get going, but if you ever have an interest in getting into a Cat D sim, hit me up. Hey, Rance, I'm going into a Cat D sim, buddy. On Friday. Or a D-level. I'm told it's a D-level simulator. I'm flying in a 7.4 sim on Friday. I'm flying out to Miami. My buddy, he's now a captain for JetBlue. His best friend is one of those chief captains guys that runs the sim. So, yeah, he's hooking me up, man. But I appreciate you, Rance. It's going to be my first time. It's going to be the closest thing I'll ever get to a airplane. Unfortunately. I'm going to try to record it, too. I don't know if I can because of the airline and stuff, but dude, I'm so fucking excited. Can't wait. But I'll definitely, man, if you're down for it, bro. But to be honest, how lazy to research unexperienced the traffics are killing me, are they? Is it getting busier and busier out there? Hey, I appreciate you, man. Traffic's getting busier in Turkey, eh? The scenery's starting to get pretty good out there. I wasn't happy with the performance in Izmir, but it's kind of weird. I was able to spawn back in with no issue, so I don't know if it's the aircraft. You instructing them now? It's a lot of fun. Whereabouts? Rance, whereabouts? Beautiful visuals out here, man. This part of Greece, I mean, when you're not flying over the islands, it's beautiful. East Coast area? Good shit, man. I appreciate you, man. I'd be 100% down. I give a standard taxi route to a traffic and they 9 out of 10 traffic's following it wrong. Yeah, I mean, in the last stream, that's all I heard, man. BizJets? Oh, that's pretty cool, man. That is pretty cool. Cool, man. I got you. I'll start building end of month. Will the name of the channel be fine for the website domain? Yeah, man. That'd be fucking awesome, bro. Yeah, I got no experience flying a 7.4 in the sim. What flight sim program is this? This is Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. It's pretty cool. I mean, it's obviously not real world, but, you know, a lot of the stuff, like this airplane, every button's clickable. It's not study level. I know a lot of people like to use that term in the sim community. It's not a study level aircraft. It is high fidelity. So, but yeah, never flown in the 7.4 in the sim before, so it's going to be quite the experience for me. Can't wait. Damn, it's come a long way. Yep, it has, man. Flight sim, like, look at the graphics, right? You're not going to get this in any other sim. You're not going to get this. You'll find the 7.4 has these weird start switches. I have a question. When do I start flaring in the 7.4? When do I start flaring? 50 feet? 30 feet? I don't want to babysit traffics, but I want to do some great efficient controlling. Man, you'll get there, bro. You'll get there. We have AATDs that use flight sim, full FMS and everything. That's pretty sick, bro. You'll pull it to trigger it, and you will see a white light that indicates the start valve transition. Sounds good, Carlos. Do it in the Discord, bro. 40 feet? 40 feet, you start your flare? Okay. Around 50 IG? What do you mean? What do you mean 50 IG? Let's get this guy down to 3,000. Another 20 miles. Baker, what's going on? You ever get into any jets on DCS World? No. Not really into the military stuff. Not right now, at least. 7.4 is a heavy bird that is a little slow to react at its landing speed, yes. Honestly, when it comes to instructing in the sim, it was the ATC portion that required the most work studying. I had to do courses for it. So you guys teach all of that too. So let me ask you, in the sim, like when you're training pilots, I guess, you're pretty much setting up a flight and you're flying. Like you're departing, you're setting up the aircraft, you push back from the gate, taxi out, you make the same radio calls as you would do real world in the simulator. Around 50 feet. Somebody's saying 40 feet, Viper. James, what's going on, man? It's fun stuff. I enjoy watching these, though. Hope your day is going good, big dog. I appreciate you, man. Okay, day's going well, buddy. We're on our third leg, and then I'm hopping off, so I got some shit to do. Pretty excited for what's in store for the week ahead, man. We're going out to Miami for the weekend, so I can't wait. Can't wait. Can't wait to eat some of the good food out there too. I'm sort of starving myself to like try to make myself lose a little bit of weight because I know I'm gonna be pounding the food bag. Yep, I sit behind the two pilots. I act as both the instructor and ATC. I have to be type rated in the jets I teach on. I see. Makes sense. Makes sense. And how often are your pilots going in the sim? So like, I don't know, every 6 months, maybe every year, you got to go back and get rated. James, we're flying to Corfu. If it's a 747-400 simulator, it is, yep. It's not that hard to overcorrect. If it's a 747-800, pay a little more attention to your trim, given the extra length of the fuselage. Got you. Yeah, it's definitely a 400 sim. So I've been told. I have 3 screens in the back. One is a full radar screen. That's pretty sick, man. It's supposed to be 100% real world. I mean, I guess that's how you sort of have to train yourself, right? For the real world stuff. 3 miles to start descending. Music's coming off, and we'll get our sounds up. Anybody know where the hell we're parking? No idea. Probably stand 4 or something. Yoshi, this is Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. If you want specific details or stuff on the website, just DM me in the Discord and I'll add it. Okay, man. Definitely do that. Again, I appreciate you doing that, man. You didn't have to. Depends on their recurrency. Ranges 6 months to a year. Full type rating takes about 30 hours in the sim. Not counting the check ride. What's my Discord? I do have a Discord. Exclamation mark Discord. Should pop up there. Don't forget your body gear. Steering, by the way, will be the best friend if your sim is starting cold and dark. Otherwise, leave it off during takeoff. Okay. I'm sure the sim instructor is just gonna probably set it up for me, dude. As long as if I get to just do 1 departure and 1 landing, I'm gonna be more than fucking happy. I have no idea what to expect, right? So all I know is the sim session is at 5 p.m. and this sim runs 23 hours a day, and I can't really talk much more on the company. It's out of Miami, and if you guys are want a little bit of aviation trivia, it's out of Miami International, and it's a 747 simulator. So that's all I'm going to say. When taxiing the 7.4, you really want to steer late on the line too? Yes, that is true. Yeah, fun in Miami and in the sim. Don't get too caught up with the systems and FMS stuff. Just enjoy yourself. Rants, I appreciate you, man. All I want to do is just take off and land. That's it. But I appreciate you stopping in, man. Good chats, bro. We might be going live tomorrow, Rants. If not, it'll be the following Monday because I'm going to Miami. But catch you in the next one, buddy. Have I taken pilot training? No, Kiyoshi. Just in the sim. Just in the sim. 40 feet should work as well. I generally flare when I just feel like it. True. Pan Am Flight Academy? Nope. It's not the one. Not Pan Am. Alright, ladies and gents, we are pretty much through 25,000 feet here. We are going to be planning to land on runway 34 coming in here. So it's an offset Yoke. I learned that the hard way coming into Corfu. The winds are 250 at 4, so nothing too crazy. Transout's going to be 5,000 feet coming in, and very short runways, so we got to make sure we get down, we get stopped as quick as possible. Always nice flying in here. I won't be able to do the return back to Athens, unfortunately. This is our last leg here. I appreciate all the new subscribers on the day. We've almost closing in on 60 subs on the day. It's fantastic work, man. That is fantastic work. We got, I think we're closing in on 75 likes. We got 68 likes right now on the vertical. We've surpassed our 50 like goal. But trust the weight of the aircraft as you pass minimums. Even with a little wind and the momentum of the bird will carry you to the touchdown zone, even if you line it up. Okay, cool. Good instructions there, man. Split rudder will feel a bit weird too at first, but it's quick to get used to. I don't even know what a split rudder is, man. Beautiful, beautiful scenery out here, man. Look at the mountains. Very nice. I believe in Corfu, too, at the airport. There's... The hotel is like... There's many different hotels right off the runway. I would love to do some plane spotting there. This is from my experience with the 200. It's not the same type, but similar flying characteristics. It's good to know, man. No bird strikes. In this, I think there might be for certain aircraft, depending on the aircraft that it is. If it's modeled with the aircraft, yes, you can have bird strikes. You can have failures, all that kind of stuff. Bird strikes, I feel like I almost want to say yes. Professor Noodles, what's going on, bro? In the simulator, I should add, it would be baller as fuck if I could actually fly a 7.4. Shit. That'd be pretty cool, man. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Like I said, I'm trying to see if I can record that sort of, that event. So, if I can, my goal is probably vlog just the day. Just the day out there, you know what I mean? So, the whole adventure flying out to Miami, getting in the sim. We almost have no time though, because I land in Miami around 12:30 as long as everything's on time, but then I have to travel like an hour and a half to the hotel. And then an hour and a half back down to the airport, so it's gonna be tough. Today, you can't butter the landing, you'll have to grease it as you're flying in Greece. That's pretty cool, man. That's a good little statement. We'll have to grease it 100%. Why won't I fly the A380? No reason in particular, man. No reason in particular. Just not much short flying you can do, like short ops flying, you know? 30 likes from 100 on the YouTube stream. Imagine. That'd be pretty cool. sick views, man. I'm telling you. There's many, many more different places we can fly to. Mykonos is one. Other than Mykonos, there's another one. Skiathos. Oh, man, so many. So many. Yeah, the view's amazing. For the most part, Asobo did a great job at capturing as much satellite imagery as possible for this sim. Certain regions are hard to get to, as they just don't have the access, you know what I mean? But for the most part, Europe is done really nicely. Also, another thing, Tiller is like a brake, it's like a bike pedal, by the way. If the simulator has it, if the sim has force feed, you'll probably feel the weight of it. Shit, that's pretty sick. Kiyoshi, what do you mean? Quick yawn there. I'll be right back, ladies and gents. I'm just going to run upstairs for a quick second. My throat is hella dry. Roadrunner. What's going on, man? Alright. We're back. We are back. Holy. I'm getting a little bit hungry, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what I'm gonna eat. Did you grab a beer? Nah. I ain't got no beer here, unfortunately. No cervezas. I got tons of water. I got 3 water bottles that I gotta put in recycling. The longest flight I have fly till now, Kiyoshi, I did the Toronto to Sydney route. Sydney, Australia. Via Vancouver. I real-world flight flown by Air Canada in the 777-200 LR. They fly from Toronto to Vancouver, and then Vancouver to Sydney. And I did that on stream. I think the stream was 21 hours long, so you're talking about 4.5 hours to Vancouver, and then you're talking about, I think, 15 hours to Sydney. All good, Riley. Yeah, we'll be landing in probably 10 minutes. Flying to Spain in 6 hours with Ryanair? Don't be scared, man. There's 10,000 feet. Landing lights going on. It's okay. I'm flying to New York on Friday. Pretty scared for that, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, 250 on the speed. Almost there. Damn, you gotta go buy some beer. Cannot have beer in the fridge. You never know what might happen. You're just sitting there and boom, need a beer. True. Thanks, man. I used to drink a lot of beer back in my day, man, let me tell you. Drinking for me became an issue, which I had to stop it. So that's why I don't drink no more. All right, perf. Activate approach phase. Beautiful. I am, but we're landing in Miami, so I'd be driving technically Miami to Pompano Beach. I think it's where I'm staying. I kind of fucked up. Hold on, I'll tell you exactly. Hillsborough Beach is where I'm staying. Originally, we were supposed to land in Fort Lauderdale, but that's why I had booked the hotel where it was. It was only like a 40-minute drive, maybe like a 30-minute drive, but. Mini shorts landed now, landing very soon. Kidneys are failing. That'll do it. And then yes, Sam, we're gonna be renting a car from Miami. Driving on up. Just make your own beer? We call that moonshining up here. Yoshi never crashed in a flight. No. Never crashed. Alright, flaps coming out. Flaps one. What is the altimeter in Corfu? I think it's 1016. And QNH 1016. Come on, aircraft. I need you to slow down. I need you to slow down. 2,000 feet. Doesn't want to slow down. There we go. Now it's slowing down. I'll do my best, man. I'll do my best. Starting that turn. Coming in slightly high here. All good. And we're going to go flaps 2. You're coming down. We're good. And we're flaps full. Probably gonna rain when you're here, but that's just how it is. I hope not, man. I want to get on the beach. I want to get on the beach. Alright, arm the approach button. Arm those ground spoilers. There we go, ladies and gents. There's the airport in front of us. It is offset. It's an offset approach. I do have GSX Cloud Surfer, yes. Glenn, what's going on, man? Do you program the MiG-2 by hand? I do, yeah. Looking good? Yeah, we're okay. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Missed approach altitude is not going to be 2,000. It's 3,500. So let's go ahead and set 3,500. about 5 miles out.
100 above.
100 above, ladies and gents.
Minimum.
Continue. I'm gonna probably take the aircraft very soon. Runway is short. Yeah, it's like 7,700 feet. Do I ever have issues with GSX and the external app of Phoenix playing nicely? Sometimes, yeah. GSX is causing a lot of fucking issues, man. Matt, what's going on, bro? Alright. My controls. We are gear down 3 green. Flaps are full and our auto brake is armed. Ground spoilers are also armed. You can still go to the beach in the rain here, and the rain here is tropical, so it's warm. It's only 50 degrees cold rain. True. Hey, if it rains on the East Coast, I'm just gonna end up in fucking Naples. That's what I'm gonna do. Like I always do.
One thousand.
Let's get these guys off. No need for them. A little bit gusty.
500.
Oh. I think we're 2 whites, 2 reds. We're committed.
One hundred. 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard.
Oh my god, what's with the stutters, man? First coming out. Oh. I have like no controls here. Oh my god. First screen. When it lags like that, I have like no controls. Alright. Perfect. Well, we've made it. Let's go to the end. We'll vacate off over here. Short runway. There we go. Not even sure what that was, but we'll vacate off. Alpha 2. Minus 110. 2.5 degree left side slip. Not a lot of great rudder control there. Unfortunately, I have no idea where we're parking. I think we're going that way. I think I want gate 4. Well, that was fun. That was fun. Greased it. Nice 9.3 out of 10. I appreciate that, man. Mind the gust. We did. Perfect landing. Mini shorts. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. Minus 126? Nah, man. You are of center? Yeah, it was pretty much... It was as center as I can make it, man. I mean, you want to be about 2 degrees or less. It was a greaser. I don't know what the hell was going on with the frames. That might have just been me just coming in and out of the 2 different monitors. Sometimes that happens, but I thought I clicked in. But, yeah. I think that was semi my fault. I don't think I had my mouse clicked on my gameplay screen. All good, though. We're here. Down in Corfu. Flight time 55 minutes. And we are gate 4. Beautiful scenery by Fly Tampa. Any replay? No replay, unfortunately. Sky Dolly. We had Sky Dolly for replays, and then I just kept forgetting to play it. And then I use Sky Dolly when I'm trying to record my thumbnail for my videos. Sometimes it just doesn't work, so kind of chalk it, you know what I'm saying? We're on the center line of the... Not sure why he wants me to move over, but fuck it. Market brakes coming on. EP bleed is on. Let's go ahead and shut down the engines. Bam, bam. Beacon light, seatbelt lights coming off. And GPU, turn that guy on. External power. Ah. What's going on with the tablet? Okay. Go. Go ahead, shut them down. Just do a little deboarding. Well, there we have it, ladies and gents. Pretty sick day of flying. Very happy so far. You know, with some of the Airbus flying that I'm doing. Do flight ever go bad? Yeah, no. My flights don't. No. Setoga right now, Pathfinder? Definitely not. Definitely not. To be honest, I built an AI a while ago to help me with my landings in FSX. It gives a score out of 10 from visual of my landings. I fed it the live stream. AI gave you 9.3 out of 10. Very nice. Shit, that's pretty dope. This was fun. We should fly more in Greece. Yeah, I'm going to look at some of the scenery that I have. I know I have a lot of Just Sim. Just Sim was big back in the early days of some of the scenery out here. They're just not good quality scenery. I'll see what I have. And yeah, there's Skiathos and Mykonos, I think, are a couple other sceneries that we have to do. So that'll be pretty dope if we can get out there. But fun day of flying. You know, pretty happy for the most part. Slight go around in Samos, but we'll move on from that. You know, picked up 64 subs on the day, ladies and gents. That's something to be proud of. I greatly appreciate it. We are 32 subs away from hitting that 3,000 sub goal. We have a total of, let's see how many likes on the vertical stream. 70 likes on the vertical stream. That's a big day for me, man. That's a big day. Should be going live on tomorrow evening. That's the plan anyway. Anything can change, right? I'm thinking of possibly flying out of JFK. Do JFK to Buffalo or something like that. A couple short legs. So look out for the live stream for that. If I don't come on, I am very sorry. I'll be going live in a week as I will be in Miami. But hopefully we can go online and to do a flight before we go out. Sam Guilford, I appreciate you stopping in. Everybody else, Carlos, oh man, I appreciate you. Anybody else that I missed, thank you. Appreciate all the likes and the subs today. I'll catch y'all in the next one, ladies and gents. Enjoy the rest of your week. I need to go get a haircut. I gotta go get ready for Miami Beach. Peace!